It's a long day. Holiday road. Holiday road. Holiday road. Alright, checkmate on g7. Queen takes f2, checkmate. Unprotected bishop, check and takes. This one over here, trade queens, and then pass pawns must be pushed. Let's do it. This one right here, bishop d8, check at least wins a rook right there. This one right here, rook check, double check, and then mate there is on f8. This one right here, bishop b4 check, queen to d2 would have been checkmate. What's this one? Knight f4 for a double threat, a queen and checkmating ideas. What's this one right here? Remove the defender, check, and then takes and is a mate. Free queen, don't bother me. Free queen, that's good for me. Free queen, awesome. Free rook, don't mind if I do. This one right here, another free queen, okay. What is this one? Don't move the f pawn, check. Oh, I guess not. This one right here, what is this one? Queen g4 check. Oh, a free queen, even easier. Look at that. This one right here, unprotected bishop, so it's check and takes. Unprotected knight, so it's check and takes. This one over here is check and then takes with the knight. Okay, yeah, I wasn't too sure on that one. Unprotected bishop, so check, check. Oh, I guess it wasn't that move. This, excuse me, this one right here is takes and check, or bishop takes rook. I would think it's safer to go ahead and take the rook. Okay, yeah. And then this one right here is knight to d4. Oh, I already won. I'll just take the free win. Hey, how's it going? How's it going, buddy? How's it going? Good morning, good morning. Happy Saturday over here. Good days are ahead, my friend. It's time for the Bullet Brawl on Saturday. But as usual, I'm going to go ahead and do some tactics first, wake up a little bit, and then I'll jump into the daily arena. Yes, of course. I love the Bullet Brawl, man. I live for the Bullet Brawl on Saturdays. How's it going? How's it going? Hey, how's it going? EKK, checkmate over here, back rank mate over there. What's this one right here? Rook takes on c7 is a mate. Rook to e1 check, rook takes on f1. Queen e1 checkmates, queen f7 checkmates. Knight to d3 is a smothers mate. Queen g7 is deadly kiss checkmate. Queen d1 checkmates. Queen takes on f1, back rank mate, mighty queen mate, checkmate in 1. Rook takes on f2, hook mate, looks like at least. What's this one right here? Rook takes g2. We're just going to trade down to a winning endgame. Queen takes f2 check, knight e3 checkmating pattern. Bishop f2 check, and then knight g3 check. Queen to h6, h5 is mate. This one right here, queen to d7 is a check and a mate. This one right here, what is this one? Oh, I think we're going to win the queen here after the rook slides over, and there's no good way. Oh, never mind. Oh, you know, it was just rook check there. Silly me. That's how it be. What's this one right here? Queen a8 is a checkmate, you say. This one right here, unprotected rook. This one right here, free money, I'll take it. This one right here, a free rook. This one right here, check and then takes. This one right here, pawn takes over here. G4 is just a forkaroonie. We'll take that guy. What is this one? Unprotected bishop, so it's check and takes. Then through the sky. Queen d4, attacking the bishop and the unprotected rook, so we'll take that guy. Is it knight b4 here, guys? Or let's see if it is. I think it's knight b4. Nope, I guess not. All right, let's keep it nice and simple. Is it e6 here? Okay. Pawn takes in check. Bishop takes in check. And then do not take back. We take the free knight. Perfect. And then pawn takes there. This one right here. What is this one? Oh, just rook g5 check. Okay, and then mate right here. This one right here, we have to remove the defender of the queen. So we have to use this knight. If you use this knight, then the queen goes to c4, but then we have knight b6. Okay, so we just take the I don't know why they did that. Queen h6 here, and then we have checkmate on g7. We have to do the right check here. It's this one. Check, check, because the bishop guards for mate on a6. What's this one? Bishop c6 check, and then we take a rook? Well, we'll go bishop c6 check. No, I guess it wasn't that one. Hey, how's it going? How's it going? Good morning, good morning. Will you please play Accelerate Dragon, Scotch, and King? When you play in the Daily Arena? Yes, I will. I will for you. Only for a real black queen will I do that. Oh, man, good morning. Okay, I got some good tunes on. Why not? Let's do one more. I love it so much. Let's do one more. It looks like we're going to be hitting 14K on our tickety tockety. Awesome. Thank you guys so much for that. And I want to thank YouTube also. We've been doing really good with all the new follows from the live, so it's been helping out my my growth on there. I'll be hitting 12K pretty soon. Hey, how's it going? Chess Festival, JD, Erno. Oh my gosh. Hey guys, you guys are all piling in now. Well, thank you, thank you. The mug for today. I mentioned this earlier. I went out last Sunday, or maybe it was Saturday, with my wife. So excited about the season. I think we're in autumn right now, and so I'm looking for Halloween stuff. I'm looking for pumpkin season basically. So I went ahead and got myself a candy skull. This is from my culture, and then also I got myself a beautiful flamingo. Why not? Why not? So water, coffee, water, coffee. Let's see if we can catch up in this tactics puzzle battle. Here we go. Check and then mate. 1, 2, tree. Back rank mate. 1, 2, tree. Let's see if we can catch up. Looks like they're gonna lose without us, guys. We don't even need to do too much. F7, H7's checkmate. Oh no, I can take on F2 and then it's mate. Queen E2 is a deadly kiss, checkmate. This is Morphe's mate on D1. Unprotected queen, check and takes. And this one right here, Queen H7, check. And then this one right here, Queen G2, check. Okay, not too sure why that was the right answer. Deadly kiss, checkmate on G7 over here. Queen B8 is a back rank mate. This one right here, what is this one? Queen A4, check, and the king has nowhere good to move to, so I have to lose the queen there. Rook check here will lead to a... What is this one? Oh, do I play queen check? Yeah, taking the rook doesn't make any sense. So just check, and then we'll take, so we win a full piece there. This one right here, where our rook is being attacked. But now we attack them. Check and takes, and we just run the king up. This one right here, we don't want the king to escape there, do we? Oh, it's checkmate on E7, guys. So it's check, 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 and then mate. How cool is that? Rook takes bishop, free piece. What's this one? Just a free rook, you say? I'll take it. This one right here, the knight's trapped. I don't know. Oh, knight C7 is just a fork-a-rooney, though. And we're going to take that guy over there. What's this one over here? Attraction is... Our fork is on F7. Is that the game? Oh, they already crapped out. Let's go ahead and check and takes, I guess. We won, but we're going to push for a little bit more since we won. I'm pretty sure this one's just knight check and takes, and then we can take the rook there at the end. Pawns take diagonally, guys. 93 check, they just take. Rook E5 check. Is this the idea? We're not losing the piece, which is okay. I'm going to go and play Rook E5 check here. Okay, I was like, I didn't think that was the move, but I didn't know what else to play. Knight C2 check, then we'll take the bishop over there. Oh, dear lord. I'm making some easy misses now. Let's add Knight C6 check in real quick. And then Knight takes Rook? No, because then they could take here. So we take here first? Nope, I guess not. Hey, hi, Variance. Hey, thank you so much for the raid over there, man. Much appreciation, man. ¿Eres mexicano? No, I'm Mexican, but I'm like Mexican-American. Thank you for the follow. You mean 14K? Oh, yeah, that's what I meant to say. What did I say, 400K? Yeah, we'll be hitting 400K soon. Thank you for the gift, Monty. Much appreciations. Let's see. Let's go ahead and jump over to the, what's it called? To the arena, man. Let's go ahead and warm up with some chess over here, guys. I gotta get ready for the bullet brawl. What's going on, Mr. Wista? Thank you. Oh, I said 12K. Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry. I am still waking up. I got up, walked around, and then, yeah. I took the dogs out, and I was like, okay, I got to get to streaming. I woke up a little early, so I had to make sure my coffee was just right. Just right. Let me see. Actually, is the bullet brawl ready to go? Yeah, it says it starts in 54 minutes, so we better jump into our public arena ASAP. So it's play and tournaments over here. Awesome, awesome. Hey guys, how's it going? Tricky, Zank, and Mister. Do you have elite chess? I do. It's Jesse James 88. Sean. Ew, elite chess. Thank you, thank you. Yes, the mug for today is the candy skull, and then we have the new flamingo, guys. The new flamingo. Thank you so much for the follow, Camille, Kai, and Freds. Thank you for the gift again, Monty. All right, guys. Let's go and do the 3-minute arena right here. Or are they doing this? Oh, it's a Swiss though. I don't want to do that. But yeah, let's go ahead and get that going over there. Here we go. Let's join in, and I need the openings. Your voice is so comfy to hear. I can listen to you all day. Well, thank you so much. I could be on the radio. I got a great voice too. All right, here we go, guys. It was recommended to play the. Can you buy a diamond membership for me? Of course not. Buy it yourself, bro. D4, knight to F6. We're going to look for the King's Indian defense. This is going to be the London system. G6 over here. I made a chess engine to beat Stockfish 18. Oh, if you want to review it, I can. Well, thank you. No, I don't really like robots in chess. Let's go ahead and play D6. The main idea of the London system is to control the E5 square. Let's go ahead and castle. And, oh, they made a little mistake there. I'm sure they meant to castle. This is going to cost them dearly. No takebacks in chess, guys. Knight to C6. Hey, Adam, how's it going? How's it going? Edis Mexicano. Let's see here. Hope you're doing well. I'm surviving. Definitely could be worse. I'm not that good. I'm not that good. I'm going to play knight to H5 here. We want to play E5 in these lines, and so we're going to try to get rid of this B hop. Do I just take right away? It opens up the H file. I don't need to. Actually, you know what? We'll just take right away, and then we'll play pawn to E5. Remember, guys, to attack your opponent, all you need is open files and diagonals. Here we go. Pawn takes on E5. What's going on, Reese? And then, although they have the open H file here, I'll probably just play H6, and they probably won't have too much of it. Why aren't you good? I could be better. I could be better. We'll put it like that. I'm a decent player, but I'm not the best. How about that? I'm a decent player, but not the best. Rook over to D8. The king is not looking too comfy right here. And this is definitely a blunderful move. Let's play H6 with the idea of F5 and E4 here. Can you play my engine? It's learning. I don't like playing engines, Sean. But I'm sure you can find other people that like to play against computers. I don't like playing them because they just beat me. And I like to watch humans squirm. You know what I mean? Here we go. Pawn to F5. And the idea is to play E4. And here we go. We got a 4-Karuni. And we're going to be able to attack. Even with the queen coming to H2 here, guys, that's really not that big a deal. Ooh. Pawn takes right here. Unprotected bishop. Bishop C4 check. Their best move is to bring the bishop back. Or else I'm going to play queen takes on E4 here. But even then, I'm very, very happy in this position. I need some help with some lines against the Scandinavian. Me too, my friend. Me too. Remember, whenever you're up in material, guys, look for trades. Let's go knight to E5 here. We're looking for trades and also trying to get our pieces in. This knight's a decent defender, so we're going to trade it off. Let's see here. Queen takes on E5. D3, G3 are kind of some weaknesses. Again, with the queen here, we're not too worried about that. Ah, perfect, guys. Look, remember I mentioned F2 and D3 are weaknesses? Queen F5, and now they cannot defend both things at one time. There we go. It's weird watching your last couple of videos without your commentary. I know, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Again, like I said, the reason why I'm a bit quiet in those ones is because I was lagging very hard in it. And so, oh yeah, Rook takes D4 looks fun. I don't know if it works. I was lagging really hard, guys, and so I had to like concentrate, so I wasn't able to talk. Rook to F2 check, and then we're gonna checkmate on, is it D5? Oh wait, we didn't get checkmate here. We could play Rook takes B2 check, but I think it's gonna be better to do Queen to D5 check here. And I guess the king has to run forward here, right? Queen C4 check. Is this the move? Queen C6 check. I want to add the pawn in, but the king's going to run to A5 in a lot of these lines. So let's go C6 check here. Queen C2 check. And then bishop F8 check, and then queen back. We should get a mate now because the rook's going to go to F5. I have not. I'm still waiting on Zod. He's a very busy guy, so whenever Zod's ready, I'll be here, guys. He's got to send me his availability before we're going to be able to play. Is Rook F5 just checkmate in one? I think so. I assumed that was a brilliant on rook takes d4, but I'm not too sure. We'll see. If it did give me a brilliant, it was probably there. Oh, it doesn't give you on this one. All right, guys, let's go ahead and jump to the next one. This one, remember, I need opening against e4, d4, and then, of course, against when I'm playing the black side, too. So let me know. White and black, let me know. Can I show you something? Mate and 2. I'm good. Thank you, though. Yeah, it was a brilliant for sure. You play so calmly. Wow. Yeah, well, I'm what they call a low cortisol chess guy. I don't really watch your live games, but I hope you had a great games today. Well, thank you so much, Noball. I appreciate that. I'm hoping so too, man. I look forward to this all week, so I hope I have some good games today. I just gotta keep swallowing this coffee as soon as possible, dude. All right, here we go. Thank you for the follow, Foster. How long did it take you to be this good? Well, I'm still getting better, and I've been playing for 19 years, so I guess it's taken me 19 years to get this good. All right, a scotch for white is what Real Black Queen asked, so e4, let's take that. Now, you said your mood wasn't good. Why is that? My mood? Oh, that was for a stream that happened 2 months ago. I was playing, they played Scandinavia, we're going to go and take. I was playing in the tournament, and I was just lagging so bad, and so I was just really upset, so I had to, like, lock in and just pay attention. Mind you, this is 2 months ago. I mean, it still shows when I'm living at my last place. So, yeah. It's so funny because people are like, I'm getting like wellness checks. People are like, what's going on? Is he okay? And I'm like, oh yeah, I'm okay. It was just, again, wasn't a good day for me that day because of the lag. Like, I don't mind losing, but when you feel cheated when you lose, that's a different story, guys. Queen b3, I need to develop the queen. I put pressure on the b7 pawn. Interesting. We'll play the rook f to d1 and c1, and we're going to push forward here. Queen e8's interesting move. Let's go ahead and play the rook to c1. I'm not too sure why they played there. Oh, they were trying to get out the way. Now it makes more sense. Let's go ahead and play knight to a4. Knight to b6 is our idea. In fact, after this, we'll play knight b6 and we win at least the rook there, I think. Because now we're attacking the rook and the bishop here. And what do we play here? Rook takes c4. Yeah, this is the move. Although they could play bishop e6, knight takes here wins the full piece. And bishop just takes back. And again, we're just up an extra piece there. Do I go knight c7 here? Or knight b6? Let's go knight c7, knight to d5, knight takes on f6 here. Why not? Alright, knight to d5 here. Oh, actually, we got to be a little bit careful here. Knight to a5 is an idea. So, we'll play queen to b6 here to defend the knight and stop the knight to a5. Happy Taco Tuesday. When are you going to play? That's not for me to decide, man. You guys got to ask him. He's the guy that's going to let me know when we can play or not play. He's got a busy schedule, so... Oh, this is a good move. Let's do rook takes d7 here. We have to trade or else we'll be losing a piece. Knight to d5 here. Finally, our knight can jump back. And we lost a little bit of material, but we're still winning here. Knight to c3. Happy Taco Tuesday. Here we go. Knight takes on e5 here. And g3 here or no? I kind of want to... You know what? Bishop d4. I like this a lot. Let's do bishop to d4. If I could... the bishop taking the diagonal is good, and also queen takes d4 will be good for me too. There's the blunderous move of e6 here, which I doubt they'll miss. I guess they missed it. Unprotected queen, guys. It's white to move and win here. Knight takes f6 check, and queen takes on d7. There we go. I was waiting for someone to say, it's Saturday. Queen takes on d7 check. And queen goes to e7. Now we have checkmating ideas here all around. Do you watch anime? I watch a little bit, mostly for like my friends. I'm watching actually Jujutsu something. My friend wanted me to watch it, so I'm watching it for him. Not for pleasure, just for the just so we have something to talk about. Excuse me. He really likes it. Again, I'm not the biggest fan of it. Yeah, there is a Jujutsu Kaisen. There you go. I'm only on the first season, so I gotta run through it because I already canceled my Netflix. I'm probably gonna be getting either Max next. I don't know what is a good channel to buy during like Halloween / October time. I think I'll probably get Max because Max has a lot of Halloween movies, you know. Dude, I see CJ again. I asked him when he wants to play. You have to ask him. Don't bother me. I already asked him when he wants to play. It's up to him. I'm waiting on him. I've already done 6 matches, and I have more and more to do. So, hey, how's it going, ZJ? Oh, congratulations on winning your first game, dude. Congratulations. It was pretty weird because of the time control. Yes, yeah, the games are gonna be a lot longer when you're playing these ones. How's it going, Smother Mate? How's it going? Yeah, if you check my video on my page, you'll see one of my top videos is playing Magnus Carlsen. I've only played him like 4 times, but always a great way to do it. Yeah, thanks for joining the live, man. Thanks for joining the live. Sail your ship. Okay. All right. What's our next opening, guys? I've already played the Scotch, so I need a wide opening, guys. What's the wide opening I need to play? Yes, I'm gonna message Witty. Witty said he would play me. I might just do a collab with him first with a podcast and a lesson. So I saw that he did a lesson with Petrie already, but I think that was just for the what's it called, the Alien Gambit. So maybe I ask for one for the elephant. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. English, King's Gambit, Cow, Danish, and then I need one for black too, guys. I need a black opening, please. One against E4. For D4, we're playing King's Indian for the first one. But I need one for against E4. Yeah, how do I, in this tournament, is going to determine if I play the under 18. What's going on? How I do in this tournament is going to determine if I play in the under 18. Oh, okay, cool. What tournament are you talking about in November? Hey, what's going on, Johnny? Oh, well, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Okay, we got a Sicilian. They didn't mention what type of Sicilian user, so I'm going to go ahead and just play whatever Sicilian I like. You got to watch Berserk. I do want to watch that one. What channel was that on, though? I also was told to watch the Titan one, too. Okay, we got black. E4, they said a Sicilian. I'm going to go... Oh, you know what? One of the guys always asked me to play the Tomanov, so we're going to go and do that. E6, pawn takes D4, A6 here. The idea is to stop them from going to the B5 here. Now the queen goes to C7 because it covers on E5. Knight to F6 here. And then we'll play B5, Bishop B7 here. Richard Varson. Oh, sorry, dude. Too late. Bishop B7. D6 here is important. I actually, you can play your knight to C6, but in a lot of these lines, guys, I like to bring my knight to D7 and cover the E5 square like that. So here we go, knight to D7. Never mind, I hate you. A 40-year-old wasting his time playing chess. Make a family or something. Well, I guess he doesn't know that I have a kid on the way. Oh, poor little Johnny. Poor little Johnny. Bishop E7. I have it all, Johnny. I'm still playing chess and I'm having a family. I'm going to go hang out with my wife today and I have a kid on the way. Here we go. Let's go to castle here. Controlling the center. Here we go. Rook to C8. Rook to E8. I hate this song. Let's go to play Rook E8. One of the ideas with this move is that Bishop goes to H6 here. Bishop goes to F8. And yeah, we just have to be careful because you don't want to push the pawn if you can. Thank you so much for sharing the live over there. Why? Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this guy. Oh, he's just saying he doesn't like me. Poor guy. Sounds like someone doesn't have a girlfriend. Here we go, Rook to C8 over here. I guess so. Yeah. He changed his mind. Okay, so here one of the threats is, guys, Bishop takes, and then they're gonna try to get attack on H7. So we're gonna play G6 right here. Oh, thank you so much. I got a girl. I wanted a girl. I got my little girl. I get to buy her dresses and do her hair now. I'm so excited, guys. I wanted a boy, but then I got a little... I was like, I don't know, man. Boys are like crazy. And they're like me. They're going to be crazy. It's going to be interesting if I have to play... Yeah. No, playing tournaments for the first time and playing with long time control is very difficult. Bishop G7 first. This is a very typical maneuver, guys, to bring your bishop over here. And because the bishop doesn't do too much over here, 95 is perfect timing here. Not only do I get attack on the queen, but I might even take on E4 to win it. Fire, but it's always burning till the world keeps turning. Oh gosh. Hey Aiden, I'm live. What's going on?
Oh, sorry. Was there supposed to be a JB Goodwin tournament today?
No, they think they did it last week.
it was added to my schedule for today, and I pulled up because it was just randomly added, like, I don't know, a few days ago. And, yeah, no one's here.
I'm so sorry. Yeah, that was last week. Let's go ahead and talk to Zoe on Monday.
Okay.
All
Cool,
right. Sorry, man. Bye. Sorry, guys. I also run a chess school and chess club. I want to play knight to g4 here. I should really just grab this guy. I wonder which one's better. This knight? I'm just going to go and take on d3. This at least grabs the bishop pair, and I'm just doing better here. All right, d5 here. Now I got the bishop pair. I've opened up the c file. Pawn takes on d3 is actually not a bad move here. Thank you so much. Yes, I'm so excited to have a little girl. I'm going to have a little baby girl. You know what they say, man. You always go to the opposite sex, so she's going to love me more than mom. That's the plan. Here we go. Bishop takes on e5 over here. Queen takes on e5. Oh, did Johnny leave already? He didn't even fight back. That's lame. Hey, how's it going? Praf over there. Rook takes on c8. You take with the bishop here, guys, because you want to be able to take back with the queen. If you take with the knight here, you put yourself into a pin. Perfect. Trades are good for us. We need to kick this knight away so that the rook can go to c2. How's it going? Hey. Thank you so much for the... Oh, thank you so much, BYB. Yes, I'm very excited to be a dad. The baby's due in December. Let's see here. Thank you for the follow. Slow, True, and Beth. I'm basically Hikaru. What does that mean? Oh, because like he has a kid? Let's go knight to f6. And maybe king to g7. I'm Jesse Roo. Okay, so yeah, he needed to do this or else the rook was going to be unprotected. But that's okay. We're going to just bring our queen back to d6 here. Now we can play our pawn to e5, kicking this knight. They might put pressure on this knight. Okay, they don't. Let's just play e5. Oh, yes. Apparently, I look like a comedian. I'm Bill Gates. Oh, gosh, Bill Gates is in the house, guys. We have questions. What is your connection with that guy who has the island? As someone with an older sister, teenage years were... Oh, yes. We'll see what happens. I was already talking with my wife about this. We're already going through all the fun stuff of being a parent. So, I'm going to play e4. I don't know why, but I feel like there's a lot of back rank weaknesses around here. So, oh, wait. It's already defended here, so I'm okay. I don't know why I thought this was going to be lost here. Oh, gosh, we're going to lose on time. Queen to d3 check. And then rook to c2. They might play knight f5 here, check. Okay, let's go ahead and get ready to run. Put your shoes on. King to g6, believe it or not. They sacrificed the queen. If queen takes on h6, guys, I was going to play the king takes knight. Rook takes on f2. Rook takes g2 ideas. I need a hero. I'm riding up on a hero to the end of the night. Because he's got to be strong, and he's got to be fast, and he's got to be quicker than life. Are you a full Mexican, or do you have a mix? I am, yeah, I just got my genealogy back. It's great. I'm like 30% Spaniard, 30% indigenous. I have some French in me, which I was really surprised. 10% French. And then, a mutt for all the other areas. But yeah, mostly Mexican and Spaniard. So, yep. Oh, and then I found out my wife was black. My wife, we got her stats back. She's black. I wasn't sure, but I'm so glad that we took that DNA test. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and do it. Being a dad of a girl is the best. Awesome. That's great to hear. Yeah, that's great to hear. Hey, what's going on? Wow, how's it going? My daughter's 9. It's been amazing. Oh, dude, you guys make me so happy to hear all these great things. I'm going to go and play the London system. I'm not sure what I was supposed to play. Knight to f3 over here. Pawn to e3. Yeah, that's what I tell people. You spend like $200 to find out that I was Mexican and she's black. So I guess these things really do help out, man. Didn't know what I was. Hey, how's it going? Oh, awesome. Hey, James. Thank you. Yeah, I see your messages all the time. I really appreciate them. You're always so kind in them. You're always so kind. Thank you. Pawn to e5 gets played, guys. Now we're going to be in a better position now. We do need to figure out how to get there. I'm going to go ahead and play h3 with knight h2 to f4. An idea I stole or I'm using from Magnus Carlsen. We need to create the kingside counterplay. Perfect. f5 gets played. Now white is definitely going to be doing good here. Because now we've opened up the f file for the rook. Knight to f3 here. Sure, why not? Knight f3. And let's see what happens. Bishop takes maybe? I guess so, I guess so. She got my heart. She got my heart. That's all I can say. Let's go bishop to c2. Yeah, well, thank you so much for coming, James. I'm so happy that you made it live. All right, here we go, here we go. Let's go knight to g4 here. All right, here we come, guys. He's attacking the queen side. I'm attacking the king side. One of the great things about this, guys, is, okay, the queen side has fallen. Olympus has fallen, right? The great thing about this is the best thing that happens whenever you win on the queen side is you may win a pawn, you may win a piece. But the great thing about winning on the king side, as you're going to see right now, you can win the king. Pawn takes over here. The attack has begun. Here we go. Queen e6 check already looks strong. What do we have here? Knight h6 check. Queen e6 check. Let's start off with that. Queen e6 check. I think they have to play the king to h8. Ah, this is already a blunder. Bishop to h6 check wins at least the rook. If not, another piece. For instance, the knight is going to get a little bit weak here. Knight takes here is weak. Knight to g5, knight to e5. I really want to play knight to e5 here. I'm trying to think about how I can open up this position a little bit more. Maybe just rook to e1. Knight to... Oh, you know what? Let's go ahead and play knight to e5 here. I'm really trying to get the other move in of this other knight, but the d4 keeps falling. You can see what, you know, what I mean by this kind of stuff. I was curious if you'd make this blunder. Yeah, I just take the free piece. Hey, how's it going? Thank you for the follow, Andre. What's up? Stuck at 800. I'll give you what I usually give to people. Practice your tactics, man. You can get much better. Bishop b7, queen c7 for a double attack on these guys, or maybe just queen e6. Actually, we'll play queen c7 here. Yes, queen c7 here. We're already threatening this check over here. Here we have this check and then take, so they have to play queen. Oh, okay. Well, they don't have to, I guess, but now I just take the free piece. And here, bishop takes is okay. They're probably going to get checkmated now. Oh, that's what their idea is. There's no threat here, and then they're threatening queen takes d4. So let's just take here on b7 here. An Egyptian. I'm obviously okay to go trade down to the end game. Bishop takes here. Knight to e6 here. Knight e6. Oh, wait. Queen takes d5 check. Even better. Rook takes on e4. Knight e6 check and then take the rook. Also, we have checkmating ideas here too. Queen takes on e4. Now we're threatening checkmate, which is more important than just winning a rook here, guys. Because our time's so low, we have to get checkmate. You can tap the screen as much as you want. Is there a way to tap the like button? Here we go. Queen to h4 is a check and a mate. Remember, checkmates are better than taking the rook. Bam. Bam. There we go. We're not tapping, by the way. I know, I've got 1 heart here on my TikTok. I'm just kidding. We're at 1.5. If you guys like it, you tap. I don't really like to bother you guys with that. Do you play Queen? Actually, I had Freddie Mercury on earlier, the previous song, Don't Stop Me Now. I guess it must be the 80s. It has to be the 80s. We had Van Halen already on. Queen, Somebody to Love, Don't Stop Me Meow. What is this? Bonnie Tyler. Oh, yeah, hold on to here. I'm going to have to reset this. I'm going to go back to my Holiday Road. Holiday Road. How am I not a GM? You got to play in chess tournaments for that, and I don't do that. It costs money, bro. All right, I need the opening, guys. Remember, you're supposed to be feeding me openings. How much time do we have left before the bullet brawl starts anyways? About 25 minutes. Okay. What opening am I playing? I need one for white. I need one for black. Holiday Road. Thank you so much, one Amir. I try. Okay, King's Indian, Catalan. Oh, you know what? Someone did mention in English. Sorry. Let me go ahead and play white c4 English. King's Indian, but I need one against e4 in case they play it, right? Did someone... Oh, perk. There we go. They're just not fun for me. Interesting. I'm playing this guy again. Okay. Let's go ahead. What do we play here? E4. Oh, someone said the perk, so we're going D6 here. Knight to F6. G6, bishop to G7. We're playing what is called the perk. The idea in this one is to control the dark squares. We're going to go and play what's called the 150 attack because of this bishop E3. But he played knight to G4 to kick the bishop. Oh, well, now we just take, guys. And when winning this bishop, we're already strategically better. Why? Because this bishop doesn't have a counterpart. We're going to play E5 here, hoping that we're going to either make a trade here. Oh, actually, we have to be careful. Ooh, I did miss that. Pawn takes here, and then F7 becomes weak. Let's just go ahead and play knight C6 here. I'll admit that I'm wrong and just lose a pawn. With these two ugly double pawns here, we'll be okay. But, okay, so we go queen B6 here. Let's go bishop E6 here. Maybe we can get rid of this guy over here. We have to be careful. We got to be careful. Thank you so much for the gifts over there. Oh, how's it going, Dynamite Dino? In English, I will try to play the English next here. Let's go A6 idea. Simple. We might play B5 here later on. We'll see what they're up to. Let's see what this guy's up to. Let's see what this guy is up to. Bishop to D5, another very good move. Let's go queen over to E7 right here. Of course, we don't want to take, as this would only improve the knight. Taking here, now we have pawn takes here, fixing our pawn structure. Queen there. We'll just play rook to D8 now. This is our weakness. This is us defending it. Maybe knight to E5 next move is going to be good. Why? Because after knight E5 here, the hope is that they'll take, which I assume they will. But after bishop takes here, this is our weak pawn. Now it's being protected. Now they might play the rook to F1, in which case we'll just trade off here. The bishop is usually very good in endgames versus a knight. To the sky, like a... defying the walls of gravity. Interesting move there. Here we're probably just winning now. Although they put pressure on B7, their king side's really weak. So they're probably going to get checkmated now. Let's go queen to H4. And the reason why it's so hard to defend here, guys, if they play G3, we sacrifice, and we're going to be checkmating with rook F2 ideas. If they play H3, we're going to go queen to G3, and then checkmate on H2 is almost impossible to stop. All right, here we go. Bishop takes, queen takes check. And then after rook F2, I don't see a good way for them to stop checkmate. And there's no checks here too, right? Let's find out if there is. I'd say learning an opening system, then dedicating time to tactics. Well, you're more than welcome to give your advice around here. Just be careful. Some people may not take it. Thank you so much for the follow, Azzy and Jam. There we go. Thank you so much for them gifts. What's going on? Oh, and shout out to Demented Dino. It's his birthday, guys. How old are you, old man? How old are you? He's been with me for a while. You know what we need? You know what we need, guys? A little coffee. A little coffee. There we go, guys. A little coffee. A little coffee right there. Let's do it. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. All right, on to the next one, guys. Who's happy? Wouldn't it be worth it to go to one tournament just to get a GM title? Unfortunately, it's not as simple as just playing one tournament. You got to play at least 3 tournaments. Is this the same guy I've been playing also? That's very strange that I keep playing the same people over and over. How many people are in this tournament? 1,200? I don't think it is a coincidence, guys. I'm going to go ahead and block this person. I don't think they're cheating. I think they're stream sniping. On to the next one. Here we go. Let's do it. Let's play somebody new. What are we playing here? The English. Here we go. Pawn to C4. And we're playing the English knight C3. The idea is to control D5 and E4. Bishop to G2. Pawn to E4 over here. Knight G to E2. Oops. 1 second, please. Let's go in and castle here. Pawn to D4 is next. This is interesting. We're basically playing a King's Indian defense, guys. And, well, in this one, we're going to go ahead and play pawn C5. Oh, so this is bad because now we get to open up the queen side. So pawn takes here is an easy move. Queen to D2, rook F to D1, rook A to C1. Awesome. C5 here, not a good move. They can just take. We do want to open up the queen side, but we need to do it when it's good for us. Wayward son. A3, B4. Perfect. Let's expand here on C5. Yes, I added some oat milk. I love to add a little. I love oat milk. She likes oat milk. I like oat milk. We're getting ready to play pawn to C5 here. Open up this game. Okay, is the time to play C5 now? It's either that or B5. You know what? I think it's B5 here, guys, not C5. Why? Because it's going to make this D5 hole right there. Oh, perfect. They made the hole for us. Let's go A4, A5, A6. What's the idea of the English? It's a queen side attacking game. So as you're just seeing here, I'm just expanding on the queen side. They made this really, really weak square over here. And we're expanding on the queen side. We're probably going to be bringing the rooks over here. Yeah, knight to E6 is a good move. And I guess we'll play knight to D5 here. Oh, this is okay. I'll play pawn takes here. Because if they don't take, I mean, this guy's just amazing, right? The light squares are a little bit weak here. Ah, so they played back to G6. Watch out. We got a good player here. Let's go knight to C3. F5 is a good move with pawn to F4. Let's go F4 here. Oh, man. They're playing some good chess here. Bishop takes on F4. Knight to E4. Putting pressure on D6 a little bit over there. Knight to F2 here. Knight to D3. Maybe they play G5 here, but then, yeah, F5 gets weak. Okay, bishop back to D2. Rook to E1 here. F5 is a little bit weak here. Rook over to E1. You're my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done. Man, this guy's playing really well. Really, really good chess here. F4, we have knight E4, knight to D3. Yeah, he saw my threat there, so he went ahead and stopped it. Let's go ahead and play knight to D3 here. They cannot take on C4, or else I'll take here, and then queen takes knight there. And then they lose a piece. I guess he didn't hear me. Masquerading is the event of the season. I did not train to be a wise man. There's surely things that I don't know. Rook just takes here. Weird move. I'm not sure if he's just trolling or what. We're going to get lots of trades now, so we should be winning now. Queen takes on G7. Check. Rook E7. Actually, we'll play Rook to E6 here. The idea is to play Rook takes D6. Oh, interesting. My wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done. Okay. All I gotta do is just not lose on time and keep making progress. Let's play B6 with the idea of A6 here. Oh, actually, we'll just take there, I guess. I was gonna do it the other way, but I don't think it was actually gonna be that good. Rook over to A7. The pawn was gonna fall, so we're trying to get activity now. Activity! Opening up the bishop would be good, too. It's all about this pawn right now. Rook checks here. And pawn E7 looks good. I guess we'll play E7. I don't see why not. We're only one square away from making a queen. Okay, rook there. Oh gosh, again, the time is my biggest issue right now. Bishop C6 guarding on E8. Okay, good move. Oh, and they walked right into it. Look at that. Double check and mate. Easy stream. Easy stream. Ooh, the French defense. There we go. There we go. They avoid clicking next match till they see you're ready. Yeah. Well, if you do that, if I play you too many times in a tournament with 1,200 people, I'm just gonna block you. It's nothing personal. It's nothing personal. It's just, you know, I don't like these people that are doing that. They were doing really well until they lost. I love my cups. Yep, remember guys, coffee, and then coffee, candy skull, flamingo is water, coffee, water, coffee, water. There we go. Here we go. I forgot what I'm supposed to play here. I'm going to play E4 and we'll find out what we're supposed to do here next. Easy stream. Easy stream. We're playing against the French, so it didn't really matter. D4. Pawn takes D5. Pawn to C4 here. Knight C3. H3. Knight to F3. Bishop to D3. Queen takes D3. Castles. Rook E1. Oh, I thought we were going to get the check there. Bishop to G5 here. We don't really have to take on G6 here. The typical move is going to be, oh, perfect. When they play like this, though, oh, this does not win a piece, but still, it's not too bad for us. We're going to play c5 here. The bishop cannot retreat back there. They're going to have to bring the bishop to f4, and I'm not too worried about the trade. What do I do here, though? I don't want to trade here. It doesn't do anything for me. What do I do here? I'm just going to play b4 and keep pressure on the queen side over here. b4, b5 ideas. Yep, the flamingo. I love the flamingo. Actually, I do need a little bit of water. I need to get a lesson from him. Let's go. Rook takes on e8. Check. Pawn to a4. Typically, guys, you don't want to do what I just did, but the reason why I did it is because, well, this is the boring position. They're a French player. Remember that. So, in this kind of position, yeah, see, they're looking for all the trades. Bishop takes here, attacking the queen. And here, I guess I'm going to have to play bishop takes here because they're attacking the knight now. Oh, I could just play rook to c1 here, too. No, that loses. I guess we have to play bishop takes here. Eesh. I don't like this. Oh, knight to e2 I could play. Knight to e2. You got to be careful here. We're going to have to go for the queen side here. Pawn to b5 here. Very, very solid play from our opponent. Thank you for the follow, United. I'll play the French defense. I love candy skulls. My heritage is awesome. There we go. Uh-oh. Let's see. This is all guarded. We're going to play b5. We're going to keep putting pressure on the queen side here. I don't see any threats that they have right now. Pawn takes here. Pawn takes here. Either way, we'll be happy. And the thematic idea is a5 and then a6 to undermine all the pawn chain here. Then a pawn will be bad. The mug guy. I've got so many nicknames, guys. So many nicknames. Bert Kreischer, Timu Nakamura, Jesse James, the Western guy, the outlaw. I saw Booger, for those are fans of, what is it called? Nerds from the 80s movie. Bert Kreischer, did I mention him already? Jack Black, yep, that's another one. One day I'm going to be Jesse, guys. One day I'm going to be Jesse. Knight takes here is interesting. Yeah, we'll just take on g5 here. It's up to them to create counterattack, guys. That's not my job. a6 here is perfect. And I think we're just doing better here. Because there's no threat right now, I see. Pawn takes here. And now I'm the mug guy. Low cortisol man, I've been called. I don't know, guys. Bro, don't forget to play the French defense. I think I forgot. Pawn takes here is good because we have pawn here. So we're going to get two passed pawns here. Because if they take on b5, we're going to play pawn c6 here. The queen side has fallen. Olympus has fallen. Pawn c6, pawn to c7. Good game. Pawn c7 is almost good. Bishop takes b5 is good, and rook takes over here. I'm just going to play bishop takes b5. c7, the knight is guarding here, unfortunately for me. Yeah, bishop just takes b5 here is good enough. What's the knight to g3 here? No checkmate in one. I'll make trades here. Don't threaten me with a good time. Don't threaten me with a good time, friend. Rook takes a7 is my next move. Perfect. c7 ideas will be in the air. Knight takes on e4, like you just don't care. Okay, knight takes e4, then pawn to d5. 1, 2 tree. Queen to d4 is coming up next. Dear Lord. d6 is a threat. Oh my gosh. Look at this PP. Look at this PP. Queen to d4 is, I think, one of the winning moves here. We can play rook a8 check, make a new queen. If rook takes d5, then we just take, right? And then when the knight takes, rook a8 check and make a new queen. Check and then new queen. These BPs will win. I have too many BPs. And now we're threatening no checkmate here, which would have been nice, but whatever. Hey, Asteria, thank you so much for the gifts. Thank you, thank you. All right. I guess they didn't know, but queens can move diagonal. Boom. I found the move, guys. I found the best move. Miss Mate? Oh, no. Hey, what's going on, Ali? How's it going, Jono? Thanks for joining the live, man. Flow State. Flow State. They The hippo is a better defense, in my opinion. You're pretty low cortisol. That's what people say. That's what people say. People say all these things about me. People talk about me. What time is it for you right now? It's the morning at 10:45. I probably have time for one or two more games right now. Push star last weekend to... Okay, I don't know. I don't know whatever they're saying. The French defense has black. Thank you for the follow. Jack Harrison, Bitcoin, Danny. All right, let's go to our next game. I don't know what I was supposed to play for white. Love watching you. You're so cheery. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Mayor. E4. I forgot what I was supposed to play. I'm just kidding. I'm going to play the stinky French. Ew, stinky. Everyone know the French stink. Knight to F6 here when they play Knight C3. This is called the Paulson variation. I like the Knight to D7 variation. Pawn to C5. Knight to C6 here. Bishop to E7. Get ready to castle. A6, B5 here we can also play. We can play B5 here right away, you say? Sure, I'll do it. You look at Magnus Carlsen from 2050. Well, thank you so much. Knight F4 is a decent move. We're going to go and play... Is it actually A6 or B4? We'll play A6 here. What I'm thinking is if the rook needs to go to B8 or C8. I think in this line, the guy's going to go there. Oh, interesting. They're attacking. I haven't even gone there yet. Let's just play bishop B7. And after H5, then we play H6 here. I'd be rage baiting my opponent if I had your skills. It's best not to pick on the weak. Try not to be a bully if you can. Try not to. Try not to. And then if you try to pick on the weak, then they all gang up against you and attack you. So best to be a good person, guys. Don't be mean. Don't be a mean person. Knight takes here. Oh, interesting. I guess their threat is to... Wait, what is their threat? Typically, when they do this, there's a queen on H5 here already. But obviously, that's not the case here. The other threat is knight takes on E6. I have bishop takes, but then queen H5 check can get played. We'll just go ahead and play knight to F8 here, I guess. I guess so. I don't know why. The queen goes there. I have G6 now. I think they probably did this a little too soon. Oh, interesting. Bishop takes there. Bishop takes there. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. I guess we'll play G6. Again, if we take here, guys, queen H5 gets played. Is G6 the move here? No. Think of G6, then the queen just goes to D3. Knight takes here. Knight to F7, maybe? I think it's knight takes here, then. Queen H5 check, king to D7. If they do play, like... Yeah, I don't know what they're going to play there, to be honest. So knight takes, queen check, king to D7. If they take there, they're going to put themselves into a pin. Yeah, I guess it looked artificially good. How much ELO do you have? I'm at 2304. Yes, man. You gotta be a good person, man. You don't want to be a bad person. Yeah, so if they play this, then I'll just play queen to E8. And they're not even winning this rook right here because this is called a pin. We'll play rook F8 and then queen takes. What was the great code? For those that have seen The Boys, don't be a... He tells the little boy superhero, don't be a... We'll trade queens here, and then we'll trade off for the knight, and we're just going to have a winning position here. All right. All right. Rook F7 or Rook C7. Always use the least active rook. In this case, I think it's this one. So Rook C7, Rook F7 right here. Do you play in real life? I do sometimes. Not too much. Not too much these days, just because there's not much point for me to do it. How'd you know I want to double my rooks? Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. He wants to go bishop C5 check. How cute. Let's go king back, bishop C5, rook to E8, knight F6, and then knight to E4. And our knight's going to be very happy. Knight goes to E5, knight C4. He's running out of steam. The problem with sacrificing, guys, is sometimes you run out of pieces. All right, there you go. A nice win. This should be our last one, right? Yeah, our last one, guys, and we're going to get ready for the bullet brawl. The ending to that show made me upset. No, oh yeah, I hated the ending to that. I hated it. Oh, cool. We got a 2300. Is this... Oh, okay. I thought I played this guy before. Someone asked for a Dutch defense. Let's do it. It's a 2300. This guy don't give a flip. The idea is to control the E4 square. This is not a good opening for strong players, guys. I can just get crushed with this if he's a good player. Here we go. Castles, c6. And this is the Stonewall Dutch. Queen e7, so we can play knight to d7 here. Perfect. Knight to e4. Actually, we'll play knight to d7 here real quick. Sometimes they play f4 here because they really want to be lame. Pawn to c5 here. Now it's just going to be an equal game here. Queen to e8. They can trade this guy off, although if they do, I have pawn takes on f6 now, which I really like. As now I'm going to kick this knight away. Bishop takes d7. I think black might be slightly better here because we have the open file here. Rook to g8. Yeah, funny enough, although they thought they were going to be able to make this a little bit better, the attack's not going to go as well as they wanted to go. Let's see. They might play rook to g3 here. Nope. Okay. Let's go queen f7 and then double the rooks here. Again, they should probably play rook to g3 here because if they don't do it now it's only going to come with the weakness. Queen to g7 here. They're not going to have enough pieces here to generate an attack. g3 has to get played now. That sucks. That sucks. And they don't want to play g3 because look how terrible that rook looks there, man. It's embarrassing, bro. It's embarrassing. b6 here. You sounded like Hikaru. Yeah, man. Take the juicer. Invest in index funds. I literally don't care. Yeah, we talked exactly the same way. I want to play e5, but this bishop can take here. Let's just play b6 and see what he's up to. It's a tough position. Oh, okay, he wants to go there. Interesting. Logical. Actually, now we can play e5, right? Yeah, now we can play e5. I couldn't play it before because f5 was hanging. But now we can do that, and then we'll have ideas of f4 here in the future, at least if they take. Or even e4 here, just gaining more space. In the chess community, big in San Antonio. I'm in SA as well. It is growing big. We have meetups in person Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, it's pretty big. It's doing decent. Okay, if they take again, queen takes e5 or what? Pawn takes here looks really good. Bishop e7 looks really good. You know what? I'll play e4 here. And I'm going to keep this close because it's bad against this bishop. Bishop e7 here next. Awesome. Bishop e7 here attacking the rook. Bishop to e6 next. Perfect. This rook is going to look weak there. Let's go ahead and... we might just change our attack here. Rook to d8. Maybe d4 is in the future war. Bishop f7. Oh, no. Not yet. We'll play rook f8. No. Dang it. Dang it. Queen f7 here. And then we'll have this unprotected rook. d4 is going to be an idea in the future war. Yeah, so they're already playing that. Let's play bishop f6 now. We're switching sides. Why not, guys? And we have all the time in the world. This rook is terrible here. Terrible. I want to get the rook to d6, and then I will play... Oh, they want to play the queen to h5 there. What do I just play? Bishop just to f6 there or something, or bishop f8? Yeah, bishop f... I'm gonna... Yeah, we'll just play bishop f8 here. Poor guy has nothing to do. The poor guy. Bishop c4, it's not even a threat. I don't have to take. Bishop just goes to e6. All I gotta do is just make sure everything's protected here. Now, I can move this rook away. Then to the world's been turning. We didn't start the fire. Queen f6 here, queen e7. Let's go queen to e7. The threat is to go rook h6. The queen is unprotected here. So rook h6 just wins there. Looks like a win to me. Because the rook is unprotected, the queen can't move back to take it. So yeah, they're just going to have to sacrifice there. Bishop to g8. And then we'll play queen g7 and play d4, and then we'll be winning. Queen g7, d4. I want to put it on the Ritz. Let's go d4. They could take on f5 here, but once I get this guy into the game, we should be okay. Queen takes. Rook takes f5. Why not? Pawn takes. Pawn to d3. This looks good to me. Pass pawn here. Rook over e8. We're gonna have plenty of penetration squares, and they're gonna have to be a little bit careful here. I assume they're not. Oh, they did trade here. I guess they think they can defend. Let's find out if they can, guys. Let's go queen c8, threatening g4 and threatening on c1 here. Perfect. Queen c1, king f2, king f6. We got to create some more. Queen to e1. Already idea is queen e2 check, which wins material if the king goes like to h2. Oh, actually, does it win? No, I guess it doesn't. Let's play b5. And they can't move the knight or else something like that. Okay, we're going to run our king over here. Uh-oh, we got to watch the time here. King back to f6. Check. Now our king can actually be helpful in this game. Check, king up. Queen takes e3 is already a threat. They have to be careful. King takes h5. You just want a pawn for free. King takes right here. Oh, no, I did mess up. Queen here, queen check here. Queen checks here. Queen check here. Queen check here. Queen check here. Ah, we'll just take a draw. Dang it. I missed the pawns running forward. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get ready to jump into the bullet brawl here. Bullet brawl. Play and tournaments. You must whip it. Oh, I love chess too, Sauce Boss. All right, guys, it's time for the main show, the bullet brawl. We have 3 minutes till we get started. I'm going to go ahead and do one more puzzle battle. Why not? Let's warm up. There we go. Into shape. Not too late. All right, here we go. Here we go. Let's get one more in before we start our bullet brawl. A little more coffee. Remember, it's going to be 2 hours, guys. 2 hours of bullet. If you haven't seen me lose a chess game, get ready. You get your wishes will come true today. I will be losing a few games today. Austin, thank you for the follow. Dave, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Whoa. Awesome. Let's keep going, guys. Back rank mate. Here we go. Rook takes d1. Queen takes d1 is a check and a mate. h2, deadly kiss, checkmate. Rook back to d8 is another back rank checkmate. f7, scholar's mate. Rook over to a8, checkmate. Back rank mate, 1, 2. This one over here is back rank mate. Is that the idea? Ah, bishop g7 check. Then rook takes on e8 will be the back rank mate. Queen f2 is a deadly kiss, checkmate. Rook to d1, Morphe's main pattern. Check, and then a mighty queen checkmate. Ice skater checkmate, excuse me. What's this one right here? We just win a piece here because the bishop gets unprotected at the end. This one right here, queen takes. It's Morphe's mate yet again. Unprotected bishop. Oh, I'm sorry, unprotected knight. So we're going to take and then take. This one right here, free queen. Thank you. Free rook. Thank you. This one right here, check and takes. And this one, free queen, check takes. This one right here. What is this one? Just free rook. No, they're good. So good at these things. Knight takes h7 for a double attack on the rook and the queen. This one right here, bishop takes an f7 check. Then we take the queen. This one right here. Do we play rook? Rook takes? No, just knight to b3 here, right? And then we're gonna win the exchange there. Knight takes e4 here. Yes. And then knight c6 will fork, so you have to give up the queen or they have to lose a piece. Queen takes g7. Queen takes pawn e5, winning a piece with a forkaroonie. This one right here is queen takes on h6. h7 is a mate. h6 is a mate in 1. This one over here. Queen b6 check. Let's see here. What is this one? I don't see the weakness here. Does anyone see the weakness? Oh, it's just a double attack. Oh, queen takes and then knight takes. We won the exchange there. Queen h6 is not a mate because of the... Oh, wait. The queen is not guarding that square. Checkmate. Black to move. Just a... Oh, I think king just goes here, right? And there's no way to stop the king and rook checkmate pattern. They went ahead and crapped out. Check, check, mate. This one right here. Check. All we got to do is bring that queen into the game, so we should be winning. Rook h3 check. And then we'll be winning. Rook takes h6 check or queen check. What's the idea here? Because they're going to be able to play rook h7 here. Oh, it's about unprotected rook. So check, check, and then takes. Rook takes and check here. If the queen takes, then we would just do the check. So queen takes here. The king can escape the checks. This one right here. Is it queen h7 check? Or rook takes first? I'm pretty sure it's queen h7 check, rook check, and then f7 is a checkmate. Queen b4 is a checkmate in 1. This one right here is rook f2. Yes, unprotected bishop. Check and then takes. This one right here is the Lasker checkmate pattern. Check and then mate. This one right here. Oh, not too bad. Are you a Spurs fan? I am now. Now that I'm going to be hosting a chess tournament with them, I am definitely a fan. We have a Scholastic chess tournament September 26th. And it's going to be Scholastics only, so kinder through high school. It's going to be a lot of fun. Excited about that. Let's go ahead and jump back to the main event. Yes, I'm very excited about that. I'm sure we'll be able to beat Wemby. Probably not this year, but he's going to be here for 5 years, and he hosts a chess tournament over in France. So I don't know why, he's going to be in San Antonio for a few years, at least 5. Hey, how's it going? Nice. Hikaru, logical. Holy critical thinking. Oh, look, someone we can block. It's a bot. 6,000 for the first person to block. Oh, awesome. I'm happy to hear that. All right. Oh, did we miss our first game or something? All right, here we go, guys. Pawn to e4. Let's take that centaur. d4. Pawn takes d5. c4. Knight c3. h3 over here. Knight to f3. Check there. Bishop to e3. We're playing the Monte Carlo. Bishop takes c4. Bishop back to b3. They typically play the knight there, knight there. We're going to play knight g5 for f7. Hopefully they play bishop to e6, which we will just take. Nope, they do not. Let's go to play queen f3. h6 will probably get played. Knight over to e4. Knight takes on e4. Attacking the bishop. We'll take that guy if given the opportunity. If not, we have knight to c5. They're looking for trades. So obviously, we don't want to trade, but I think I have to there because bishop to d5 idea. Oh, perfect. Bishop c2, bishop to d5, queen to g4. Queen f5 was a little bit better. Yeah, definitely a little bit better there. Interesting. Logical. Let's go bishop f4, bishop to e5. Perfect. And now they'll bring the queen there. And unfortunately, I have to trade queens here, guys. I don't want to, but I have to. Because they're threatening checkmate there, and I don't have a way to stop it. Oh, I guess they didn't want to trade queens here either. Rook back here. And it looks like rook g5 strong because of g2, but this is back rank checkmate. Yep. So let's go ahead and play rook takes first. b2 is hanging. Dang it. Bishop takes, queen takes check. Perfect check. And then rook over here. Oh, almost got checkmated, guys. g3 real quick. And then rook to e1, rook to e7 is the plan. All right, so check there. Queen goes to d8. Check here. Check here. Check here. Check here. Check here. Check. He was just going to win on time here. Yeah, sorry. I need to do something real quick. My mind's not really on the game right now. Okay, perfect. Here we go. All right, hey guys, it's time for the bullet brawl. Let's get to it. We have 2 hours of fun time. Sorry I missed the first game, but here we go. C4, let's go and play pawn to c5 here, symmetrical English. Pawn to g6 here, bishop over to g7. Up, we'll take on d4 here, or else they get the centaur. Knight f6 here, I should take it on d4. Let's go and do that real quick. We want them to take back with a pawn. We're going to play pawn to d5 to make an isolate pawn over here. Castles, pawn to a6, pawn to b5. And then bishop to b7. d4 is isolated. They can trade off here. I'll just go and take on d4. Free poon. Rook over there, e6. Let's go queen to b4, making a threat against this pawn. Okay, I was going to say they might... Okay, we'll play e6 here. There were some tricks around here. Queen over to b3. Getting ready for rook over to c8 or rook over to d8. Let's go and play rook to c8 here. I'm assuming they're going to just double the rooks here. Let's play h6. Hopefully they'll make a trade here with me. Nope, they are being mean. Let's play queen c4 now. This might be forcing the queen trade. We're attacking the bishop. They did miss it. Queen takes on h4. Rook to d4 probably get played here. Oh, let's go ahead and bring the queen back to e4 here. Trades are good for us. They probably won't trade. Knight to d5 here. We're attacking on d4, b2. Okay, let's play rook to c2 here, I guess. Oh, no. Terrible move. Let's go rook to c4 here. I don't see where the knight's going. Perfect. Double the rooks here. We're going to be looking to trade off the rooks over here in the back rank. Perfect. Rook to c1. Rook takes. Queen to e2. Queen takes b2. The only way they can win here is by flagging me, so we're going to have to keep an eye on that. Queen takes on a3. Check there happens. King over there. Queen to d6 check. And then f7 is hanging. Let's go ahead and play the king back to f8. Be careful for this cheap check right here. Bishop to f8. Knight e3 check I missed. Perfect. They missed it too. Check. And then takes. Knight to d2. Oh, actually, queen to d1 was a little bit better there. Knight c4. Oh, we are getting flagged here, guys. Dang it. Didn't play fast enough there. Someone else to block over here. Pawn e4. Let's take that centaur. c3. Pawn to e5. c5. Pawn to f4. Pawn takes on c5. Bishop over to e3. Oh, pawn takes on f6 here. We're going to try to hold this down. Bishop to d3. Let's go ahead and castle. You'll chew you up. Oh, oh, here she comes. She's a man-eater. Queen takes. Bishop to knight to f5 will probably get played here. Bishop e3. We're going to hold on to this pawn as long as possible. Bishop f2. Knight to d2 here. And then knight over to b3. Perfect timing here. d4 is now covered. Let's go ahead and play this knight to d4, because if they don't take, we have knight b5 going to d6. We'll just go ahead and take with the knight here. More trades, the better. Knight to b5 like I was wanting. Oh, we have to be careful because this guy is hanging. So bishop back to d2. Pawn takes here, and then they'll take, and then play pawn to f5 here. Bishop c3. Rook there. I guess queen back to d1. Rook to e2. Rook to f2 here. We're guarding there. Queen to f1. We have a better position, but still hard to play here for white. Okay, a3. We have a weakness we can put pressure on. Perfect. Queen to b5, and then we could take on a4, and this is weak here too. Queen takes a4 here. Again, winning position, but we got to try to play good chess here. Bishop to d2, rook to e2 will get played. Oh, interesting. Bishop c3. Queen takes d1. Dropped a pawn there. That was my fault. Rook f3. Bishop check here for no good reason. Nope. Okay, rook back to f1. King over. I have to watch for the time here, guys. She will flag me, and she will not feel bad about it. I know I wouldn't. Okay, queen to d1. Queen to f1. Queen to f3. Yeah, she's going to flag me. Oof. I'm playing too slow today, apparently. Good game, good game. Winning position, but lost on time. All right, on to the next game. Pawn to e4. Let's take that centaur. c3. Pawn takes on c5. Oh, pawn takes over. Oh, okay, that's not a pawn takes, but I'll take it. Bishop to e3. Knight to d2. Pawn to h3 over here. Knight to f3. Knight takes on e4. Queen takes on e4. Probably knight to a5 will get played. Oh, interesting. Just giving... Oh, I have to be careful there because of that move. I guess queen takes b7 will play. No, we'll just bring the queen back to... Dang it, dang it. You know what? Let's just go ahead and sacrifice the queen for 2 pieces. Knight takes d4. And then we'll castle queen side here. They might play e5 here, actually. If they play knight e5, we'll just play back. The doubles of this pawn doesn't look too good. And then we'll castle. I think our king's going to be safe enough for now. Let's play c4 here. Queen to e6. King to h2. f5. Let's go ahead and play a4, a5 here. We need to create queenside counterplay. The bishops are doing a good job keeping them out. Rook takes, double up the rook, and try to get a pawn across the board. Yeah, they're already sick of this, so they're just going to go ahead and give up the exchange. Let's go ahead and take here, then the rook over here. Watch out for the checks, guys. Watch out for the checks. Rook takes b2. c5 here. Pass pawns must be pushed. Okay, there's a threat there. Bishop to f1. No, that's terrible. Let's just go king here. Queen g5 check. King over here. Oh, cool. They didn't check there. Let's go ahead and bring bishop to... rook takes a7 here. Why not? I don't see a threat yet. And if you don't see a threat, just do it. Bishop c4 can be good in the future war. Pawn takes here. Queen takes in check. King to g1. Oh, I lost there. Good game, good game. Yeah, I missed it in the opening because of that pawn push. That's okay. Yeah, blunders happen, guys. Knight to f6, g6, bishop g7. Let's go to castle. c5. We're playing against a king's Indian attack. Knight to c6 here. d4 because we're going to mess this up and try to hopefully open up on the queen side over here. They're going to play the pawn to f4. We're going to go ahead and take here. g5 if they take back with the rook. And so they need to play pawn takes here or else the knight will fall. Oh, perfect. Pawn takes there. We've already messed up their position a little bit. Let's go knight to d6. b5 is going to be in the future. We'll play f6 here over protecting and also kind of threatening g5 here. Queen takes here, knight to f5. Yeah, we'll just take here. Why not? Rook over to e8. We're up an extra pawn for no good reason. Let's go rook to e3 and double up the rooks here. Why not? Rook takes on e3. Nope. Is queen here? Okay, we're attacking g4 pawn. Queen takes g4 here. I want to trade too fast. Knight to e4. Ugh, I really want to play... Can we just play rook takes d3 here? Knight takes f6. Check here will be losing for us. Oh, oops. Oh, I forgot. This is a timed game, guys. This is a timed game. This rook is unprotected, so they can't take on c5 here. And he saw the idea, which is impressive. Oh, he's making trades here. Ah, queen h4. Queen back to g4 if they does play queen f2. Dang it. Oh, no. Queen takes there. b6 here, guarding the pawn. Knight g4 here is good for me, so he's going to have to play... Oh, never mind. We have good threats here now. Nope, not good enough. Knight back. Not good enough here. What do we play here, guys? Okay. Knight checks here. Rook to e3. Rook to g3 is now really strong. Queen d5, check. Oh, am I getting checkmated here? I think I'm getting checkmated. Check. Check. King over. He was supposed to play the knight to h6 there for checkmate, but that's okay. A win is a win. All right, on to the next game here. c5, Sicilian time, g6, bishop g7 here. Pawn takes on d4. Here we're going to be playing what's called the accelerated dragon, although they're not playing it the best way. h6 here, trying to kick the bishop away. Castles, we assume queen to g2 is going to get played. King over to h7 here. Ace, oh, I'm going to, no. a6 here. g5 can get played. We'll just bring the knight back to d7. Allow them to take here. Bishop to f6. Check there with the knight. Nope. Knight to e5 here. All right, we're attacking the bishop. We're attacking the knight here. I like this position. Perfect. Knight takes here. Knight takes there. b5 gets played. Back rank checkmate over here. It's about who can get to the attack first, which is most important in these kind of positions. Knight to d7 here. Sure, why not? Let's run away. Knight b6 and pawn takes a4. Perfect. Pawn takes, knight takes is good for us. Pawn takes a4. Knight takes on f6 here. Oh, nope. A good move for our opponent. Let's play a3, forcing open this file, even though they don't want it open. Pawn takes here. Bishop b2 check. Knight takes f6. Knight takes d5. Let's go ahead and play rook to b3 real quick to attack the pawn here on a3 and d3. If I could take on d5 here, might have good counterplay. Queen to b6 here, defending. Bishop f5 over here. The queen side's opened up. Oh, good move. Did I just blunder this? I think I did. Knight takes. Queen can take here. Oh, rook b5. Only square. Free for the queen. Rook b1 will probably get played, and I can't really stop that. Let's go bishop f5. Dang it. I did miss. Oh, perfect. Rook over to b8. Dang it. I missed that this guy was hanging. Oh, perfect. They didn't want that. c4. Rook b2 check if they play queen takes c4, guys. Yeah, rook b2 check would be winning, I think. Check. Oh, gosh. Queen f2. Does this threaten anything? Queen c2, rook b1 checkmate ideas. Okay. So queen just checks. Queen, rook checks and then mate. Oh, man. Oh, with 0.2 seconds. There we go, guys. Finally, my first win. Oh, my first win. Here we go. Oh, my God. Here we go. Pawn to e4. Let's take that centaur. All right. It's French time. Let's destroy the French. Knight c3, pawn to h3. And then knight to f3. Bishop to d3. Bishop takes on c4. Rook check. Bishop over here to e3. Bishop back over here. a3, just when they play a4, I want to keep this bishop on this diagonal. It's attacking f7, which is good for us. Bishop b1, I don't want to trade you off so fast here. Let's go to castle. Knight g5 will be an idea. Knight e5, actually, I'm okay if they want to trade into the endgame here. Because if we do, well, that's not so bad. We'll have at least the bishop here. So bishop c5 here. They're attacking there. Let's go rook to e1. The hope here is that they'll play knight takes on b2. Ah, they saw the idea. Pawn takes here. Takes there. We need to defend the pawn. Bishop to e4. We have to make our own threats here. Oh, interesting. I guess we'll just take on d5 here. And then pawn f4 defends everything. Bishop d4, pawn f5 is one of the ideas. Perfect. f5, e6 here. We're in a decent endgame here. Rook f1. Okay, rook to f4. The knight's going there. Let's go e6 here, pawn over here. Rook will go to h4 here. In endgame, we're still attacking here. Fun enough. All right. Oof. Knight takes c3. And then we're going to take here. Rook over to b4, defends. Rook over here, stopping the d4 from going up forward. King up. It's endgame time, so we got to make sure that these guys are being protected here. Yep, king up. Rook takes b5 will be good for us. King back. This is the only way for us really to get good counterplay is to double up. Oh, cool. Now we can go rook here. And they could check here. Again, once my rook gets to back over here, I can create some counterplay. And obviously, I'll be happy for some draws here, too. Rook check here. Dang it. His king's going to escape here. Rook check here. Nope. Rook e3. He'll check there. He's just going to try to win on time. And I wasn't even close. I'm losing on time here easily. Winning in position, but lost on time. Fast, but not fast enough. All right, here we go. Next game. D4, F5. Let's go ahead and play a Dutch defense. Why not? Here we go. D5, bishop D6, pawn to C6 over here. Pawn takes back. This is not the best way to play. Knight to E4. If they take here, it'll be even more surprising to me. Oh, yeah, it's a candidate master. He just helped me out here. Pawn takes on F3. Let's play knight to D7 here. Bishop takes D7. He's almost going to get checkmated here pretty soon now. Pawn takes here is already bad because after this, I'm going to have queen H4 double attacking the unprotected bishop and over here on H2. So he's trying to come up with an idea. King to H8. Again, he should not take. Queen to H4. We'll play rook to F1 pretty soon here. Actually, we'll play queen to H3. We can't take because of the queen, because of the sacrifice right there. Yeah, bishop F4. Not bad. Again, he's looking for trades here. Dang it. Rook takes over here. E3. Perfect timing for me. Covering. And also stopping the trade of queens here. Bishop G4 here. Perfect. Queen takes G4. Okay. Queen F3. He's got to be careful. Queen F2 check. Bishop F3 is really bad for him. Pawn E2 is next. Awesome. Pawn E2. Making a new queen. I think they have to play the queen over here, right? Is queen F1 a move here? Oh, I can't figure this move out. Let's play H6 here real quick. No back rank checkmates. I don't see a good square for the rook. The rook has to join this or else it's not going to be able to win. Okay, I got time here. Queen takes on F3 check. Gosh darn it. C5 here. I got checkmated in 1. Dang it. Ah, that was my fault. I just couldn't figure out that last move. Here we go. Knight F6. Bishop G7. Let's go to play C5. Pawn takes on D4. Oh, man. Karina is so fast. Pawn takes C4 here. Knight to D7. Knight to C5. Ooh, let's play knight to B6. Let's hold on to this pawn. A4. Oh, cool. Queen C7. Knight B5. Queen back to B8. Oh, A5 here. We're going to let the knight there because we're going to hold on to this pawn for as long as possible. Bishop B6. No. Bishop G4 here. Then bishop to D7 here. E5 whenever they play bishop F4. Bishop C6 here. Oh, dang it. I did miss this move. I guess rook A6 and then rook takes B6. Oh, cool. Rook over to E8. Okay, queen to C8. Ooh, that's a good move. Queen to D8. Knight C7 is going to get played. Ugh, I missed this. Rook A8, knight takes. Oh, queen takes here. This is not so bad. And then rook to A6 here. No, this is still not good. Knight C8 will at least take this guy. Oh, never mind. Bishop E6. Queen C6 here. Perfect. We're defending. We're defending. Nope, 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 nope. Knight G4. We can at least win this bishop here, which is decent for us. Rook check there. King up. Queen here. Attacking there. But they have a check there. Dang it. Oh, man. Everyone's playing good chess today. No one takes it easy on me, man. Let's go ahead and play rook A6. Rook C6 here. Never give up. Never surrender, guys. Knight takes... Oh, I was supposed to play queen takes there. That's okay. Queen here, queen here. Oh, yeah, she's just going to play there. Queen takes G5, I guess, was my idea. H6, king takes. Time is still low again here, so I'm going to be lost again, unfortunately. Queen F6 here. Take on B2, bishop back to E5. I assume they're going to put pressure on the knight. Oops, no, she played there. Queen E7. C3, push the pass pawn. There, push the pass pawn. Okay, yeah, B6 here. Oof. Oh my god, not even close with the timing, guys. Not even close. E4, here we go. Knight to F3. Knight C3, let's have a little bit of fun. Trick or treat, Halloween gambit, guys. Pawn to D4, let's take that centaur. What the heck? Oh, gosh darn it. Oh, fun day. I know it's a good day when all this crap happens to me. All right, Queen F3 attacks on F7. So stupid. Queen takes on B7. Queen to C6 check. Queen back to F3. Queen C6 check. Actually, we could play D5 here. No. We'll play bishop B5 here. Check. And then bishop C4. What do I play here now? I guess bishop. No, I have to play something. My opponent's just going to repeat. I'll just repeat here too. Queen c6 check, I guess. No, they're going to win on time now with this move. Yeah, queen takes there. And then we'll just castle. Oh, man. Just is not my day, dude. Rook takes there. Castles, low on time. Bishop f4. Rook to d1 here. Bishop takes e5 is my new idea. Bishop takes, rook takes on d6, double the rooks. Yeah, they're just going to do that to make some trades. I would too. Queen a4. Knight to d4. Queen takes d4. Takes on c2. Why not? Nope. b3, c4. Yeah. Okay. Good game. Good game. Dang it. Gosh darn it. All right. Here we go. e4. Let's take that centaur. d4. Pawn takes d5. c4. Knight c3 over here. Knight to f3. Bishop to d3. Bishop takes on c4. Let's go and play bishop over here. Let's castle first. I can play h3 here pretty soon, though. h3. Bishop takes on c4. Rook over to e1. Okay, rook to c1. Bishop takes c4. And then bishop back to b3, most likely. Oh, a3 here. Pawn takes back. I'm assuming they're going to take. Nope. Let's go and play queen over here. They could take on f3. Knight to e5 here. Not a bad position for me now. f3 is going to be coming soon here. Kicking this knight away. Ooh, excuse me. Pawn takes on d4. We're threatening this knight right here. So bishop takes, just want a free piece. All I got to do is not lose on time now. We'll take with the bishop here. And bishop g5 here is a bad move. Let's go rook to d1 here. Then bishop to g5 here. Threatening to take the knight. Sure, why not? No. There's no need to take the knight. Let's go queen f2. Before you go. Yeah. Trades are not going to be bad here. Bishop over here. Bishop to b4. And then bishop over here to c5 most likely. Or bishop c3. Yeah, they're going to have to... okay. Yeah, we pretty much have to go for attack, unfortunately, now. Oh, perfect. Pawn takes here. King over. Yeah, I was like, this ain't working here, I think. Let's go queen to b6. They just dropped a rook there. And let's go queen f8. We're going to go for checkmate here. Queen here, bishop f8. Perfect. Bishop takes here. Queen check. Pawn f4 here. So checkmate's here. Yeah, we can hunt this guy down. Checkmate. Oh man, here we go. Next one up, guys. d4, f5, knight to f6 over here. Pawn to e6. d5 here, c6. We're playing another Dutch defense. Why not? Pawn takes back. Remember, not the best way to play here. Queen to e7. Knight to e4 here. Trades are good for them. The fianchetto is definitely a good idea because of trying to stop attacking ideas. This is interesting. We're going to play knight takes. Yeah, I was like, isn't this just losing a pawn for free? e4, not a bad move. We're going to castle first, though. You have to castle first. Pawn takes d5. Queen takes on c3 because they're going to win the pawn there on d5 in check. Queen takes d5. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Rook to b8 here because I'm trying to get this bishop out. They're going to try to beat me on time, so they're going to look for trades here. Not a bad idea. Queen to f6. Finally, I'm free. Bishop to d7 here. Nope. Queen to d6 here. Double the rooks here. Oof. Made a blunder right there. Darn it. And I can't really defend. Okay, we have to go this way. Hopefully I don't lose everything so fast here. Oh, man. Okay. I can't even bring out my pieces here. Let's go b6. Rook takes g7. Queen takes g7. The queen check doesn't do anything. Interesting. Rook f7 here. So rook takes here. And then we'll have to check. Oh, no. This is just losing right away. Because f7 and f8 here, huh? I guess bishop b7 is the only move I can find. Wow, that's crazy. Really nice move for him. Check and then takes. And then... ugh. Dang it. Good game. Good games, man. Dang it. All right, here we go. Knight f6, g6, bishop over to g7. Let's go to castle. Pawn to c5, knight to c6 here. d5 over here. King's any attack. e5 over here. Knight e8, knight to d6 here. Oops. Oh, perfect. We go f6 here first. Knight to d6 here. Queen takes on d6. We'll play knight to f7 here, actually guarding. The king's any attack player is just going to look for trades, and so we're going to have to try to open up on the queen side. b6, a6, b5 here. It has to be done like this, or else we're going to keep it close to playing pawn to a5. Let's go ahead and play b5 here right away. Sure, why not? Pawn takes, rook takes. There. Oh, interesting. There. There. We don't have to take. Let's go ahead and play rook to c8, and maybe knight to e7 here next. To take here is a mistake. Knight e7, queen takes, and then we get to play pawn to c4 here. Oh, perfect. We just got a free pawn here for no good reason, and we have a superior position. Knight takes e5, already threat, knight f3 check. Let's go to play c4, trying to attack against this queen. Pawn takes is a new threat. Pawn takes here. Queen a2, probably rook e2. Pin it and win it. Knight takes d3 ideas. Oh, I did miss that. Queen, rook takes check. Oh, dang it. They're playing all the good moves here. Queen to d5 here. They're going to have to take. Oh, gosh. Okay. I might lose this game on time, as usual. I don't know why I'm playing so slow today. All right, let's play bishop f6 here. Bishop g5, pawn takes. Bishop to f4. And pawn takes here. And unfortunately, I can't find good ways to make progress here. Oof, I missed a free knight there, though. All right, king over. King over here. King takes. Yeah. Bishop takes, and now I'm in a lost game. Well, I was going to get lost anyways. Unfortunately for me, because of the time issue. Well, actually, this is a draw now, but whatever. Oh, man. So slow today. So slow. In between. How could we be wrong? Go away with me. Here we go, e4. Let's take that centaur. Knight to f3. Ah, the elephant gambit. Knight c3. Knight takes on e4. f5. Knight back to c3. I'll play the knight to e5 here. Pawn to d4 ideas. Knight c4, d3. Bishop c5 is a move. I have knight e3. Let's go d3 here. Bishop e3 can now get played. Perfect. I don't know this line. Oh, I need to get a lesson from, what's his name? The guy who got this gambit going. Let's go knight e5. I don't see any way to not lose a pawn there otherwise. And we'll trade down to endgame. Oh, never mind. I guess we have to play the queen to c1, bishop b4, bishop to d2, and then bishop to e2 and just get ready to castle here. e3 is actually not a bad move here. e3 is actually really strong. Okay. Let's go ahead and castle. Knight takes e5. e3. Bishop takes c4 here maybe? Nope. They're not being nice. Bishop b5. a4. Bishop c5 is what I wanted to play, but it was not working. Bishop f4 here. Oh gosh. If my position's that bad, guys. Queen takes g5. Not what I want to play. It's because I have to. Because the pawns are just so strong here. Let's go queen h5 here. g3 is going to have to get played. f4, the bishop hangs here. Okay, rook to d1. Back rank checking ideas. Queen takes on h7. Again, I don't really have anything better than this kind of stuff. Bishop to d7 here. We'll take that rook and check if they allow me. Bishop takes here. Bishop takes here. Okay. Oh, gosh. Blunderful move. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Is there anything good for me here? I don't think so. I think this is all losing. Dang it. Good game. Losing on time and losing in position ain't too good. It's in the stream. That is what we are. All right, let's go ahead and play c5. It's Sicilian time. g6 here, bishop g7, knight c6, d6. Knight to f6 here, pawn takes c5 is a blunder for me. Oh, cool, they didn't take. It would have gone to an endgame, but that's okay. Ooh, we got to be careful. Rook b8 gets played. e5 is this typical way that they win there. Let's go e5 here, d5. Nope, pawn takes here, knight to e5, knight c4, so they play b3. Rook over to e8. Knight back to c6 here. e4 is a little bit of a weakness. Let's go ahead and play knight takes or bishop to d7 here. And then take on d4. And then bishop c6 here. Now we have threats on e4. Queen takes here. And then I can't stop the trade there. We're going to have to go into this endgame, which is not terrible, but not the best. Rook e2. Not the best. At least the rook's actually on a decent square here. Double the rooks here. And then rook to e7. King up. Okay, they're going to look to make both trades here. Rook takes, rook over here. I can't, unfortunately, trade off or else I probably will lose on time. King up. Check. h5 here. Check. Check. King e7. Okay, pawn takes here. Rook c5. f5 is bad. Pawn will just take. Yeah. Let's go rook a5, just working on some of the weaknesses. It's interesting how we slowed down in the game here. Rook c3, and we have pressure on the pawn. Oh, cool. Okay, rook c7, we gotta defend the pawn. Rook check here, rook back to c7. Rook check here. Oof, watch out for this king getting too close. King over. King over, so if this guy wins, this guy wins. b5 check. Pawn takes there. That was my fault. I didn't need to do that, did I? Check, check. And we're in a bad position here. Rook over here. Oh, this is so bad. f6. Okay, king takes. Rook check here. Rook over here. Rook check there. Oh, God. I missed a move there. I missed a move there. No, no. Good game, good game. Ugh, the king got too active there on the queen side. Here we go, d4. Let's play pawn f5. Let's go for another Dutch. f5, e6. e4 is a good move here. Pawn takes, bishop e7, bishop takes over here. This is actually a really cool variation that was played by Lasker, but not that Lasker, a different Lasker. Maybe h4 he'll play. Let's play pawn c5, threatening on b2. Sometimes they castle queenside. We're going to go ahead and take, then play knight to c6 to check. Castle's queenside's good. Nope. Okay, let's just play bishop to d7 here. Bishop e8, bishop h5. Perfect. e8, h5 here. Trying to remove the defender for the knight right there. Bishop to f7, knight to g5 can get played. Oh, we'll have to play h6 here. Oh, cool. They missed it. Let's play rook to e8 now, and then h6 here. Perfect. Everything's looking good. Yeah, they play there. Bishop to h5. Oh, gosh, I did... Man, I guess I'm not playing good today if I just missed a free pawn there. Okay, bishop g6, I guess. Bishop over. Oof, another bad move. Queen takes. Rick can just take here, and I take back and check. Oh, my God. Oh my gosh, dude. I am not playing good today. Rook c8. Rook back rank checkmate's the only idea I got. Rook c2. Oof. Oh my gosh. Oh man. h5 here. This can be a draw, but it would have to be bad play from our opponent. Rook over here. And then king here. The idea is that they're going to push this pawn as far as forward. But the rook can just defend here. Check, check, and then if when the king tries to get close enough, guys, you just use the rook over to check, and that's why it's kind of drawish here. Oh, never mind. I guess this is maybe. Oh, this is something I did not know. Check here, rook over here. The pawn goes up again. Rook over here, king. Oh, now they call this making the what's it called? Like a Luciana kind of position stuff. Rook check here, rook over here, rook check here will still be drawing, but oh, funny enough, I lost on time. Oh, on pawn to b4, we got ourselves a perk right here. Knight to f3, bishop to d3, knight takes on d4 here. Am I lagging? I didn't think I spent 7 seconds there. Oh, I am lagging. That's what's going on. I was like, dude, how am I losing every game? Well, lag ain't gonna help me. What the heck? a4 over here. Knight to d4, f5. Oh my gosh, dude. f5 here, queen to g3 I think is okay because we'll attack the knight there. Pawn takes, wins. Knight takes here, attacking the queen. Queen takes d5 there. And then we have check and then mate. Wow, that's crazy. I didn't realize. I thought, yeah, whatever. We're going to do our best to play with the lag here, guys. e5, d4, c3, f4, knight to f3, bishop to d3. Let's go ahead and castle. Bishop to e3. Pawn just takes here. Knight to d2 here. Pawn to b4. a3. b5 here is decent. a4 here. Look at these beautiful pawns. Knight b3 is going to be played to defend. Ooh, even easier. Pawn to b6 here. And, oh man, we could have played bishop b5 here. To trap the queen. It didn't work earlier. I had to get rid of that knight. Everything's guarded. Takes. Bishop to d4 now. Perfect. They could take on f4 here, although knight to e5 can get played. All right. Queen to d2 here. g3 here, just protecting this pawn. e5 will probably get played here pretty soon. Let's go queen to e2, knight to e4. This knight goes to d2, I think. No. Rook to c1 first, then we'll bring the knight back to d2. Gotta watch that time. Yes, this lag is crazy. His lag went from 38 to 36. They're real fast. Pawn takes here. Okay. Knight takes back. The knight's going to go back to e5 now. G6 is a weakness that will fall. Okay. Pawn c6. Past pawns must be pushed. Now he has to worry about that guy over there. Knight f3. This is actually good for me because now my king's going to run forward here. Knight takes on e5. G4. Oh, okay. Let's go rook here, rook here. I'm going to use this open file to my advantage. Rook to h2. G4 is the new threat because this guy will get trapped. Okay. Knight takes g6. Knight e7 check. Threat. Check here still, I think. And then queen takes on e7. Oh, okay. We'll take that queen then. Rook takes and check here. Queen to e5. Queen takes d5. Queen check here. Pawn to c7. Let's make a queen now. And then queen h8, checkmating ideas. Woof, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Here we go. Here we go. Knight to f6, g6 over here. Bishop to g7. Let's go ahead and castle. c5, d5, knight to c6. Pawn to d4. E5. Oh, I missed the pawn takes there. Perfect. Pawn takes here because now we have a backwards pawn open file here. 98, knight to d6. Perfect. Trades are good for us. All right, let's go b6 here. You could take here, but the double pawns really aren't that great for us. Let's play h6, stopping knight to g5 because I want to play bishop over to e6. I might take now. Okay, yeah. Taking there would not be bad for me. d4 is actually not a bad move here. We have to take. Oh, interesting there. Let's go ahead and play queen to a3 here. The idea is putting pressure on a2. Knight takes d4, free tempo on the queen. Rook over to c8. a2 is... excuse me, still a weakness here. Let's go queen to a5, attacking the rook and bishop c4 threat over here. Bishop c4, we're winning there. Okay. Bishop takes. I'm okay with this taking in check. And now rook to d7. This rook goes to d8. d4. Looking for some more trades. f2 might be falling in some variations. Bishop takes. Rook takes. Queen check. Then queen takes on f2. Oh gosh, dang it. Dude, how am I so low on time already? Okay, king h7 here. I don't feel like I'm playing that slow. Queen b7 check, I guess. And then queen to d7. Rook over here. Queen f5. Rook e2, so they got to play bishop f3 there. Rook back to e7. Queen c5 here. a5. Rook f7, queen f7. Okay, queen c5. I'm losing on time again. Dang, dude. Yeah, I feel like I didn't feel like I spent too much time in that game, but I guess I was spending a lot of time. It might just be the lag, though, to be honest. All right, here we go. Knight f3, knight to f6. I already lost 2 seconds, even though I'm pre-moving. Okay. Knight back to e8. d6 here. Knight takes d6. e6 here. Bishop takes here. c4 is weak. They should play knight to d5 here. Knight c6, knight to d4. Then we'll try to win this pawn over here. Perfect. Let's go rook to e8. b5 here. Undermining the pawn. b3. They have to worry about that rook right there. Okay. Let's just play a6 here. Keep a good pawn structure. Rook over to c8. Queen c7 here. Rook over to d8. Bishop takes d4 if they do take here. Do. Let's go knight to f5. Knight takes again. Attacking the bishop. We'll take this guy. Bishop takes here, attacking the rook. Queen to e5. Queen e2 maybe? No. Let's just play rook to d3. Knight to f3. I kind of want to take here. I don't think it's actually that good, but we're going to do it anyways. Let's just play rook over to d8. Rook to e1 here, most likely. Oh, rook to d2 here. Okay, rook over here. So we need to put pressure on this guy. Oh, the rook over there. Pawn takes there. Oh, cool. They didn't do it. Bishop h3. Now we're threatening queen takes f3 and this rook. Yeah, they have to do this or else they're going to get checkmated. Bishop takes. Rook to e1. Shoot. Okay. Bishop back. 6 seconds. Oh my gosh. That's as good as I can do today. E4, D4, pawn takes over there. C4, H3. Knight to C3. Knight to F3. Monte Carlo over here. Isolated pawn. Pawn C5 whenever I can. Pawn takes on B6. Castles over here. C5, A4 to stop B5 expanses later. Bishop C2. I'm okay with this. Rook E1, Knight to B4. Bishop back. This is okay. At least I like this position myself. Knight to E5. Bishop to D6. Bishop G5 for a nice pin. Usually play some... Oh, perfect. Let's just keep this guy going. Yes. Let's go ahead and play Queen F3 here. And I don't know. Where does the knight go? Okay, they're going to go there. Let's go Bishop G3. Now Bishop to D6 will probably get played again. Oh, but I have Knight to B5 there, so they can't do that. No, you cannot. Let's go Rook A3 here. Ideas of sliding the Rook over in the future. Ah, okay. Never mind. I guess we'll play Knight takes here. Rook takes there. And then Pawn takes here, I like. And then Bishop to E5 here. We're checkmating ideas. We're going to have some decent attacking chances here. Nope. Never mind. Bishop to F4. Oh, well, okay. We can do that. Queen to G3 next here. And I might have to bring the Rook back to C1. The only chances I will have right now are kingside attacking chances. So Queen to G3. Threatening Bishop takes on H6. Rook to C1. I don't want to allow trades right now. Maybe Bishop. Okay, so Bishop back to E3. H4, H5. Maybe Queen F6. No, because Knight takes D5 here. We're doing a good job. We're actually up on time here. Queen to F3, guarding on F5 because that was her threat. Queen takes here. They're going to try to win on time, I guess. Rook B5, Rook B4. Bishop takes, Bishop back to E3. Oh, gosh. Come on, play fast, Jesse. Okay, Rook takes B6 here. Rook back. Knight B5. Knight to D6. Knight takes. Knight C5. Knight takes here. Pawn takes. Bishop C1, Knight C5. B5, B6. B7. Queen. Queen here. Queen check. Mates. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Here we go. Keep it going. Keep it going. E4. Take that centaur. D6. F3. F takes on E4. C4. My gambit line in the Carol can't. Knight C3 here. They typically take now. Let's play E5 here. We're basically changing into a French defense now, where I like this kind of stuff. Knight to F3 here. Bishop to D3. And then A3. Hopefully I can kick. Hopefully it'll just take here. Perfect. Bishop takes here is a good move. Pawn takes. Oh, D5 here is perfect timing for me. Pawn takes here. Bishop back. Actually, bishop back here is not bad. Because I don't mind trading off the... Oh. Okay. We'll just take there. I would have preferred not to trade bishops there, but hey. Can't get everything you want in life sometimes. Knight to G5. Queen to D3. Queen to F2. Oh, interesting. Let's go bishop to E3. I'm assuming they're going to... Oh, wow. They don't want to trade. Awesome. Knight to E4. Knight to F6. Check. I have a really good position here. Check. Bishop to D4. Bishop opposite of that guy is good. F5 will be another idea for me in the future. Queen to E2. They're already ready to sacrifice there. F5 will still be a good move for us. Perfect. Pawn takes here. Don't threaten me with a good time. Queen to E4. Awesome. Threatening the knight for a free tempo. F5 and defending. Oh, you know what? We'll play D5 here. No. F5 here I like. Knight B3. Rook over to D1. Oh, I missed that D4 check here. That's okay. We still have a good endgame. Pawn takes there. And, oh gosh, I forgot. I'm low on time. Knight to E4. Check there, king over. G3. Knight to D2. It's almost like you just got a pre-move in these kind of games just so I can get something going. Okay, knight E4. Double the rooks, I guess. Because if I don't pre-move, I'm going to get into some trouble here. Oh, they missed the check there. Sorry. Technically a draw there. Sorry. Oh my gosh, here we go. Let's go f5 again. Knight to f6. e6, d5, pawn takes, c6, bishop to d6. We're playing here our Stonewall Dutch, guys. Again, taking here is not the best move. And now my knight will come over here. Hopefully they'll take here on f6. It looks like they will. Never mind, they're just going to give me a free pawn for no good reason. I'll take it. Pawn takes on e4, why not? Pawn takes on f3, why not? And then we'll castle here when they try to do the pin. We have bishop d4 check or queen c5 check. We'll do queen c5 check here to get out of the pin. D4 here. Is this good? Looks decent enough to me. Knight a4, queen to there. Oh, they did there. Let's do bishop to g4 here, developing and attacking. And then queen to d6 here, I guess. Knight to e4. Knight takes here, bishop takes there. h6 here, stopping the check. Queen to d7, threatening check there. And so they stop that. Let's bring the bishop back to f6 here, and then let's just defend. c5. Dang it. I'll just play b6 here. Rook takes on a8. Oh, they didn't take right away. Okay. King over. Oh, wow. I gave that exchange up on purpose so I could get this, and it still didn't work. All right, pawn to d2. Well, I guess it's going to work out for me. I guess I'm getting another queen. Rook c8. And then rook c1 maybe. Perfect. So we're getting a queen for this guy. Rook takes in check. Queen check. Make a queen. Check. And now hopefully I don't get flagged. Oof, I might. Bishop takes a4. Bishop back. Okay. h5. Hopefully they check. Oh, good. King takes. Bishop check back. Bishop takes here. Bishop check here. Oof. Yeah, I don't think I'll have anything better than the draw there. Dang, dude. Yeah. Dang. e4. Let's take that centaur. d4. f3. It's playing against the Carol can't yet again. c4. Knight c3. e5, f4. Knight to f3. Bishop to d3. Awesome. Bishop a6, b3. We want to make sure that we get this defense in. We'll take on d5 here because we're winning a pawn. Why not? d6 I kind of like here. No, we'll just play knight takes, queen takes, I guess. Oh, interesting. I guess bishop to b2 now? Just defending? Am I missing something here? Maybe I'm missing something. Queen takes d3. Queen f3. They could take on d5 here, but I'll trade off. Queen takes c3. They could take with the knight there. Let's just go in and castle here. Bishop's doing a good job on defending. All right, rook to d1. Getting ready for threats against the queen. Knight to f5 for a check there. Perfect. Knight to d6. Still winning material. Okay. Knight takes. Queen over to f3 or g3. Let's go f3 here. I guess I got to play safe here, guys. Because playing down and dirty is not working for me today. All right, bishop back to a1. Double the rooks here. Oh, gosh. a3 real quick. g3 again. Rook over here. Man, these knights are perfectly placed. I'm going to have to bring the rook over to the f-file now. My time's low again. Okay. Rook over here. Rook over here. Hopefully she'll play knight to c2. And then rook takes on e3 ideas. Rook to d2. Perfect takes there. Rook over. Eesh. Bishop to d4. Man. Rook. Oh, gosh. This is terrible. Okay. King over, king over. Man. Man, this is the only way I could win is the crazy pre-moves. Alright, c5, it's Sicilian time. g6, bishop g7, knight c6, d6. Knight f6 is going in castle, kingside safety. Bishop to d7 here. This is the close Sicilian. h5 here, they're going to go for a kingside text. We have to go queenside as soon as possible. a5, b4, a4, a3. Knight takes, oh, perfect, pawn takes here. b3 here. Messing up the pawn structure at least. Knight b4, and we win the pawn on d3, and then we win one of the rooks here, which is nice, because we got discovery against the queen, and the queen can't move anywhere to defend on d3. All right, okay, they're going to go for it. So now all I have to do is worry about getting flagged. Queen takes, knight to d4 most likely. Nope. Let's go ahead and play knight to g4 here. Trades should be good for us. Bishop takes, knight to d4 is what I'm expecting. Okay, queen to b5 here. d3 is our weakness. Let's try to attack it. Bishop takes c3. Queen to c5, attacking on c3. Rook over to b2 here. Queen to c6, attacking on e4. Either d5 or over there. Okay, queen c8. If we could trade off this bishop, I'd be very happy, but I don't think we're going to get that opportunity. Bishop h3, bishop e2, bishop to g4, bishop e6. d5 maybe they'll play. All right, d5 here, we'll play ourselves, and then now we have bishop f5, forcing the trade there. Rook over here, pawn takes, queen e4. If rook to e1, they have that move. Okay, queen there, pawn takes. Ugh, king here, oh, okay, there. Check there, king takes. Queen there, queen c4. Rook over here. Oh my gosh, dude. If I can just get a tempo in these games. But this is such a solid position, too. I don't even think I can even... oh, good. He missed the win. Some good ideas there. Queen to c6 here. Check. g4 is a threat now. So, oh, queen takes d5 here. Queen back to c6 here. Oof. Now just... oh, yeah. If I wanted to dance, let's go for another Dutch defense. Why not? d5. Here we go. c6 over here. Bishop to d6. Queen takes on... oh, yeah, this is an interesting idea with the f4. Queen to e7 here. Knight to e4 here is probably perfectly timed. Yeah, they're too strong to take here. We'll go ahead and take here. Give them a messed up pawn. Bishop c7, f3. Bishop to d7 here. Perfect. Rook over to e8. Pawn takes d5. Pawn takes d5. I lost the bishop there. Bishop c6 here. Rook takes on e7. Oof, getting outplayed in this game. a6 here, guarding b5. Rook over to d8. So I whispered, I love you. He said that he loved me too, and then he kissed me. Now my knight's getting trapped here. I got to make an escape square here, so I guess I'm playing g4. Okay. Rook to g7 here, knight to g5. Okay. f3 here, pawn just takes. So h5 here. Now we can play the knight back to g5. Because they were threatening rook takes on e6 here too. Knight e6 is my new threat. Knight e6, perfect. And we'll take here, and we'll try to put pressure on this pawn right here. h4, h3. This is the real idea. Oh, now that pawn just falls and went to the position. Oh, I'll call that game, dude. I definitely know I'm not going to be able to flag him. Not this tournament. Not this tournament. Hey, Soon, how's it going, dude? Here we go. Pawn to b4. Let's take that centaur. d4, c3. Pawn takes on c5. Pawn to f4. We got ourselves a perk over here. Pawn to e5. Pawn takes on e5. Knight to f3. Oh, interesting. Let's play bishop d3 here. Castles. Oh, interesting. Castles here. Pawn takes d4. They're going to play knight c6 here. Bishop to e4 so we can protect the d4 pawn. Knight c3. Hopefully they take so it makes my c3 d4 pawn okay. Bishop to d2. Rook to b1. King to h1. a4. Knight g5, e6, f7. Okay. Let's play rook to f2. The pawn there, right? Knight to h3 or f3. Let's play knight to f3 here. Okay. Bishop takes. And dang it, queen to c1 here. This trade's not good for me. Let's go queen to e1, then rook to d1. Yeah, this is a better plan. Bishop takes h6 idea. Perfect takes. For the discovery against the queen. Bishop takes. Queen to... oh, can we go e6 here? No, that's a terrible move. Why did I do that? Okay, knight to e5. It kind of works out now. We're attacking the rook and also attacking the queen. I'm getting so low on time that they're taking chances they don't need to take. Check. Rook back. Rook to h3. Rook to g3. Oh, gosh. Did I miss that move? I did. Okay, pawn takes, queen takes. Okay, h3 here. Time's too low again to be competitive, unfortunately. Queen to d7, queen here. Yep, queen e8, queen check there. He's just going to flag me now. Dang it. Okay, queen check, queen check, queen check, rook check. Yeah, good game. Ugh. Thought I had that one. 16 seconds ahead is way too much, though. I'm typically not down that much time. That's why I know there has to be lag here. Knight takes on e5. Oh, queen e2 is going for this trap. Or she's going for this trap. Queen takes on e4, d4. Queen takes on e5. The other stuff is just so tricky that you just don't want to mess with it. Bishop f4 here. Just defends the pawn. Let's go knight to a3. They could take here and take on c2. Bishop to b5 here. Rook to c1 is going to be our new idea. Also f3 here. We got the bishop pair here, so not a bad position. Rook to c1. Sure, why not? I don't care about the double pawns there as much. f3. King to f2. Rook over to d1 here. We'll play bishop a4, bishop to b3 if she wants to fix my pawn structure. Perfect. I'm threatening the knight here or take on c7. Your choice. Rook takes on c7. You got it. Pawn takes there. Knight to d5 there. Blunder by me. Dang it. And I can't even get an extra piece here. e6. Dang. Oh, she took the wrong piece. She's supposed to take the bishop there. Bishop e5. Let's go king to g3. Rook to d1. Perfect. Rook to d7. There is draws here now, even after rook f8. So let's go rook to d6. Rook takes, rook takes. Yeah, king there. h4. f4. King g4. Okay, b4. We want to... Oh, no, no, no. This is bad. Oh, good. She did that. King f3. Yes. Okay, king to f3. Oh, gosh darn it. I missed that. That was in check. Oof, she missed it, though, too. King up, king up. Yeah, funny enough, this is not so bad. My king is actually really safe here. Rook over here. Bishop d6 is next for checkmating ideas. Okay. So let's go rook here. Check takes here. Check. 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 She has to give up the rook or get a yeah, I think she has to give up rook or get a perpetual. All right, let's take on 2900. Knight f6, g6, bishop g7, saving that endgame. Pawn to c5 over here. Knight to c6. Pawn takes on d4. Knight takes on d4. d6 over here. a6. Rook b8. Then we're gonna play b5 here. Next, pawn takes over here. If they take, you play bishop a6. We're gonna win the pawn back. Queen b6. Bishop takes b5. Sometimes they play bishop to d4. It doesn't matter. It's all about messing up this pawn structure. I think here most of them realize that, so they just go ahead and play like this. Okay, e6 here. Don't give up a good pawn for a bad pawn. These pawns connected are very important. Double the rooks here. Threatening to take on b3. d5 here. Perfect. We're going to lose this. They're going to lose this pawn. Let's play knight to g4 here so that they don't get the back rank check, which could make a bad pin for us. So king takes. Knight to e5 here. Ah, dang it. I did miss that move. That's my fault, though. Rook takes. Rook takes. Bad timing for me there, too. I didn't have to go into it like this. Ah, check there, rook over. These 2900s are pretty good. Oof. Rook to d2, I need to stop f4. Oh, yeah, we'll just trade off. As far as drawing chances goes, it's good like this. Knight c6, e5, h6, g5. Perfect. g5, pawn takes. And pawn takes here. Let's go king to f8. The hope is that they go king there. No, knight to e7. They're not going to fall for the cheap stuff. Oof. And they're using good technique here. This game's going to be lost pretty soon. Check there, king up. Pawn check here doesn't do anything. King back. Don't let the king in. Now the king is going to walk over now. Knight g6. Knight takes here. e7 here wins. Dang, because you see it's check and then there. Good game. Good game, man. Good game, Pablo. All right, e4. Let's take that centaur. Knight to f3. Sicilian time. d4. Knight takes over here. Knight c3. Pawn to a4. Knight back to b3. We're playing against a Sheshikov looking variations. Pawn to f4. King over to h1. Oh, bishop takes on f4 here real quick. King to h1. Queen to e1. Knight to d4 here now that they move the knight. The idea is to get the knight over there. Bishop d4. I don't know why they always like this move. It's not a very good move, but they like it. And we'll keep letting them do it. Knight e2, knight to g3, knight to f5. Perfect. Pawn takes there. Knight g3, knight to f5 here. Let's go Bishop e3. Let them take on b2 if they want to. Knight to g3, knight to f5 here. We're going for checkmate. Okay. Oosh. Nice move here. e5. Actually, we'll play rook b1 real quick. Rook takes b7 idea, but the real threat was for me to play e5, I think, right? Maybe not really, because knight to d7 here, huh? Let's play h3 real quick and see where this bishop goes. I think I have rook b3 here and rook takes b7 here next, though. Let's go rook b3. And then now knight to f5 here. Oh, gosh, no. Rook takes b7 here. Knight takes on e5. Losing this position slowly. Knight takes here. Oh, gosh, the time's already that low. Bishop to d2. Man, just very, very bad for me today, guys. I don't know what to say. We do have some decent threats here. Knight. Oh, yeah. Oh, God. What the heck? Okay. I had 10 seconds. I couldn't come up with anything in 10 seconds. Wow, that's crazy. Good game. Good game. All right, knight to f6. Knight to e4, d5. Knight back to f6 here, c5. Knight c6 here. Pawn to e6 here. Bishop to d6. Queen takes d6 here. Castles. e5. Knight takes on e5. Queen takes on e5. Queen to h5. Bishop to g4 idea. Okay. Rook to e8. Okay. Obviously, we don't want to trade queens here. We'll just go queen back to g5. Threatening bishop takes h3. Expecting that move again. Queen h5. Then I'll go queen h6 this time. The knight's a little bit worse placed there. Let's go bishop d7, bishop c6. I assume they're going to play bishop b5. Oh, they didn't. Never mind. Let's go bishop c6 here. d4 ideas are in the future. Okay. g6 here. Let's kick this queen away. Queen to g5 now. Okay. Knight to e4, knight to f3. Queen can go back to f6, though. Oh, okay. Pawn there. Pawn takes. Knight g4. Queen to... Oh, let's play h5 here. Keep the knight away. Rook over to d8. They're just going to trade everything off. Rook takes. Let's go bishop... Oh, no. We'll play a6 here. And then rook to d6. Then queen... Oh, never mind. Rook e6 here. We'll allow them to penetrate since I don't see any good attacking ideas for them. Rook g5. Perfect h4. Rook to g5 now. Okay. Gosh darn it. Stop bothering me, guys. Ugh, gosh darn it. You got me low on time now. Rook takes, queen takes. Queen g4 would be nice. e3. Queen takes in check. Queen here doesn't threaten anything. Queen to g5. Yeah, at least I'm going to be able to win this on time for a change. f5. Awesome. Awesome. Oh, hey, Dashi. How's it going, dude? f3. We're playing against the Carol Cats. We're doing our fantasy variation. Knight c3 here. He takes the gambit line. Why wouldn't he? It's a free pawn, after all. d5 here is good. Knight f3, threatening e5 idea, so he stops it. Let's play bishop to d3. Castles, knight e5. Okay, queen e1, since they're threatening some checking ideas over here. Bishop back here. I will play pawn takes here, pawn to f4. Oh, dang it, never mind. I will not. Rook f2, bishop to g3. And then we'll go king to g2 here. Queen takes f2, and then this guy is almost trapped. Bishop e3, bishop h3. Check is terrible for me now. Queen h3 check is interesting here too. Okay, queen h3 check, he goes for it. Rook takes, but... Oh, dang it. I did miss that. Dang, good God. Good job. I missed taking on h2. That was my fault altogether. g6, bishop g7, castles, c5 here, playing against the King's Indian defense. d5 here, knight to g4. e5 is weak there. Knight to c6 here, knight... Oh, I play f6 here, and then we'll just... Do we play bishop takes here? Oh, interesting. They play it like that. We'll play the knight to e5, and now e6 shall fall. It shall fall. Pawn takes, bishop takes e6. Perfect timing here. Knight to g5 here. Oh, good move. Dang it. Wow. Just not my day, guys. Okay, bishop back. Bishop takes in check here. Pawn to e6. Knight takes in check. Bishop takes here. At least I don't lose the exchange. Queen to d7 here. Knight to d4. Great square for the knight. Knight of 3. Check what ideas will be in the air. b6, just guarding. They might play c3 here right away. Knight e6. Rook over to d8. Put pressure on d3. Perfect. The smell of wine and cheap perfume. Oh, I can't do that. Double the rooks here. The knight's beautiful here, guys. It's unfortunate for me. All right. Rook back to f7. Bishop h3. Bishop h6. Pawn just takes here. Actually gotta bring the bishop back over here. Again in the night. Knight back. I guess I'll play queen takes there. Knight c6. They're just trading off pieces here, I guess. Rook takes on f2. Rook takes... Oh my god, dude. Wow. Okay. Just defeating myself now, I guess. Rook couldn't take back because of the pin. But that's not like a hard thing to find. c5 over here, guys. Pawn takes. Here we go. Let's take on c3. We're playing against the... what is it called? The Smith-Morra. Knight c6. Knight over here. Knight over here. This is one of the defenses I like to play against the Smith-Morra. Let's see what variation they choose here. Some win, some will lose. Some are born to sing the blues. It goes on, it goes on and on and on. Here we'll just take, and then queen takes on e5 here. The queen h5 isn't any good. Knight takes on e5. d5 is good for us. Bishop to d7. Oh, we can't play it because b7 will fall, but that's okay. They're going to help us develop our pieces, and they just resign there. Okay. And I don't think they have to resign that fast, but whatever. I'm weak today, but they don't know that. I'm weak today, but they don't know that. Okay, here we go, guys. Here we go. Tonight. All right, let's take again. Let's go against the Turkish. Here we go. d4, c3. Pawn takes. This time I'll take on b6. Last time I accidentally played the pawn to c6. Not this time. Bishop e3. Knight to d2. Knight to f3. Pawn to h3, stopping knight to g4 ideas. Bishop to d3. Knight takes on e4. Bishop takes on e4. This is the line I'm used to. Last time we made a little bit of a blunder there. Rook over to e1. Knight to... oh, wait, they don't have that variation. Let's go bishop to g5 here, because they're getting ready for some other threats. We might take on f6 here. No, we won't take. There's no need to. Bishop to g3. And then we're putting pressure on e5 here. Bishop back. That's okay. Bishop takes now. Pawn takes over here, threatening a rook trade. Trades are good for us. Pawn to c4. Actually, let's just trade off a rook here. Then we'll play the rook over to e1. I was like, they don't have to trade here. And I don't think they should, but they did. Good move there. b3, c4. Let's play c4 here. Knight takes on f3. Okay. Let's play b3. Oof, that we're going to have bishops against the knight. Okay, well, they didn't take there. Let's just play queen to c1 here. Simple chess. Should we just take there? We will because of the passed pawn running forward. If they play there, take c5. And they're going to have to defend against this passed pawn over here. Okay. c7. Knight takes g5. Just a free pawn. Okay, knight to f3, and this is still good for us. Queen to c4. We just take there. Well, this is a lot better than the last game I played him. Yeah, my time's a lot better too. There we go. Here we go, guys. Oh, it's Pablo. Watch out. This guy's strong. Knight to f6, g6. We're going for double fianchetto. Castle, c5. Pawn takes d4. Knight, pawn takes d4. Knight takes d4. Then the pawn goes to d6 here. This is just a solid position. a6, rook to b8. Just like last time, we're going to prepare pawn to b5. Perfect. Pawn to b5 should typically get us at least equality. Pawn takes c5 here. Interesting. Queen takes c5. I guess we'll have to take knight. And then king takes g7 here. Bishop takes, I'm assuming, will get played. Bishop h3 for a free tempo. Rook over there, right? Yep. I guess queen e8 to jump out the way. Oh, but they have rook there. Let's play e6 here, just kicking it away. It's a lot for you. Oh, queen there is a good way to lose the queen, huh? Let's go rook c8 here. Queen d4 check or something will get played. Nope. Oh, gosh. Did I lose the exchange here? Wow, that's crazy. Good game. Wow. My queen got trapped there, guys. I have to give up the exchange, but in that kind of situation, it's not going to be any good. It's okay as it go down the exchange. It's just that you have to have some kind of counterplay behind it. And unfortunately there, the rooks are going to be too strong. Here we go, pawn to e4. Let's take that centaur, knight to f3. d4, knight takes d4. Knight to c3, knight to e2. This is my coveted accelerated dragon being played against me. Oh, it's my turn. Okay. Dude, it's not even moving there. I don't even know it's my turn or not. All right, e5, they just dropped the piece here. Typically, they just give up the rook there rather than lose the knight. Oh, never mind. They're going to give up this knight here instead. Knight to d5, threatening the bishop. Pawn to c3, pawn to e6. Let's go knight to b4, and we'll take on b7 here. All right, knight takes there. Bishop to e3. Queen to d2 here. Come on, let's not lose up an extra piece. Rook to d1. Bishop h6, bishop to g5 here. Perfect. This forces the trade because of the rooks there. Bishop takes, rook over here, e5. Knight c1, knight to d3 maybe. Perfect, knight back to e2 because the knight will jump to d4 here. e3 is maybe a good move for them. Rook up, rook over. And then we have f3. Oh, perfect, g4 here, then f3. Because we can take this guy here. Queen to e2, now f3. Trades here are good for us. Perfect, f3. Pawn takes on g4. This is a little bit annoying now. Yeah. Rook f1. Rook takes. Queen e1. Oh, knight f3 here. Rook takes on e5. Nice. We'll make it, I swear. Okay, knight takes. Queen d2. Trade off the queens with queen to d4. Queen f2 here. Just got to not get flagged. Queen takes d4. Bishop just takes here. Bishop back. Rook takes there. Rook back here. Let's make a queen, and we should be able to checkmate. He's already checkmated himself. He's already checkmated himself here. Oh, man. Oh, man. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Oof. Hard to win up an extra piece, guys. Not my best day for chess, but I'm trying. I ain't giving up. I'm trying. Never give up. Never surrender. C5, Sicilian time. G6. Bishop G7. Pawn takes D4. Knight to C6 over here. We'll take back on C6. Remember, take back toward the center. D6. E6. H6. Knight E7 here. I don't like the whenever they play G5 there, so that's why I play that. D5. Pawn takes D5 here. C5. And then Bishop B7 here. Let's go A6 here, stopping knight to B5 here. Queen C7 here. Rook to D8. Knight to F5 here, knight G3 check. Light squares are weak. I guess they just missed that. Check and takes. And then we'll play D4 here. All we need is open files here to get a good position. Because remember, rooks need open files here. F6 here is actually pretty perfect. Because now we're going to have this kind of stuff. Perfect. Double the rooks here. F4 is kind of a weakness. Okay. I just need to figure this one move out. King H7. How to get rid of this guy? Let's go Queen C6 here, allowing the pawn to drop. But after E5 here, I get the open file here. And once the rooks get into the game, it should be okay. I'm actually not too sure here. Yeah, pawn takes here looks decent enough. Because we have F3 coming next. Maybe they should play Rook F3 here themselves. Nope, they don't. Okay, pawn F3. Okay, pawn F2 check. Rook F7, bishop checks ideas are in the air. Queen to E4. Bishop E5 check idea. Will be very strong. Oh gosh, darn it. Queen here, queen check. Okay. I gotta figure this out. Rook here, rook here. Gosh darn it. Queen E2. Dang it, I'm gonna lose on time. Did I spend that much time, guys? Am I spending that much time to figure out the position? Usually I have more time. Okay. Ugh. Wow. 15 seconds ahead of time is not typical for not someone my own level. Okay. Here we go. C5, G6, bishop G7, knight C6, D6, pawn takes D4. We're playing the solid opening over here, the A6 variations. Pawn E5 here, try to kill the bishop. Pawn takes here, rook to, oh, bishop to D7. D6 becomes really weak. Rook to E8. attacking on e4. Let's go ahead and play rook to c8 here. d5, like I said, it's weak. What do we play here? I don't know. I'm gonna play h5, h4. I can't come up with any good ideas in this kind of position. h4 here, and I'm just gonna take on g4 here. Bishop takes, knight takes e3. This is what I really want. Perfect. Knight takes here. Bishop takes on d4 here, winning a piece, and we have this kind of threat here. So I think I just actually won back my material. Funny enough. Yeah, we'll just play queen takes here. Queen to g4 check is the threat. The rook's gonna fall anyways. Okay. Check here. Bishop takes here. Okay, what's the move here? d5 here is bad. Okay. Knight e7, knight f5. Okay. Yes, let's just play knight to f5 here anyways with queen takes. Okay. Rook to d8, threatening d4, so they'll probably... Oh, they did that move. Let's go g5 here. Okay, g4. Pass pawns must be pushed. Okay. Queen takes here. Probably will lose in this endgame, unfortunately. Rook to d7 here. King up. h3, the pass pawn. Pawn just takes here and check. Oof, that was a bad pre-move, or just a bad mouse slip. No, that was a mouse slip, not a pre-move. Bad mouse slip there. f3, let's go ahead and take here on e4. c4, Carol can't beat me. Knight c3, pawn to e5 here, pawn to f4. Perfect. Knight to f3 here. Bishop a6. Oh, bishop to d3 here. Here we go. We have what's called the Greek gift. Bishop takes, knight to g5 check. Oh, never mind. They don't want this schmoke. Knight g5 with the idea of queen to h5 here. Oh, dang. I guess we're going to have to play h4, h5 here. Let's see what happens. King to g7. h5 here. We got to keep going. Pawn takes here, there. Queen to d3. Queen to g4. Oh, check here just wins the queen. Bam. Oh, man. Got lucky on that one. Okay, let's keep it going, guys. Pawn to e4. Knight to f3, d4. Knight takes d4. Knight c3. We have ourselves a Sicilian over here. g3, bishop g2. Double fianchetto. Castles, h3. And then queen to d7, most likely. Nope, knight to d5 here. Pawn takes over here. c3. Let's play bishop. Oh, no, pawn to b3 first here. And then bishop to e3. If b4, we play c4. So rook to c1. We want to get out of this line of fire. Okay, perfect. Pawn to c4 here. Look at my beautiful Marazzi bind. Let's go knight f4, hunt this bishop down. Knight takes here. Pawn takes. Knight to f4. I want to put pressure on this guy. Bishop takes. Knight takes on e6 as a threat. Perfect. Bishop takes c5 here. We'll just play knight to d5 here. Oh, is e6 just getting my guy? No, it was almost trapped here. Bishop takes c5 here, though. And then my knight can jump back to e3 here. Oof, I got lucky there. Rook takes there. They'll play there. Let's go ahead and just play pawn f4. Oh, cool. They missed it. Pawn there. Pawn takes here. Let's see if they missed the rook. Okay. Well, that was a long pause. G4. Pawn takes. Hopefully just play knight takes here. Nope. They're playing the good stuff today. G5. Pawn f6 here. Ugh, I missed. They could just play take there. How? Ugh, they spent all the time. How am I the one who's low on time now? Or equal to them? Doesn't make sense to me. King up. King up. Bishop f1. Check and then takes. Come on, King F1 was what I'm trying to play here. Come on, you know that. Don't be playing like it's not. Oh my gosh, dude. Just getting flagged every game. Here we go. C3. Pawn takes here. Bishop to e3. Oh, gosh. Oh, this guy again. Queen c2 first. Bishop e3. Knight to d2. Pawn to h3. Knight to f3. Stop, this side stops knight to g4. Bishop d3. We got to make sure we protect the queen because of these variations. We're going to go in and castle. Then rook to e1 here. Usually he played e5 last time. Yeah, we just played the queen back to d1. No, we have to take on b4 here, I think, this time, right? If b4 takes there, right? Because pawn takes at e4. No. We can hold on to this. The queen just... No, I can't. Dang it. I can't. The bishop was there, too. Ugh. Down a piece. Calculations are off today, guys. They are off today. This is not how I want to play chess. Bishop takes f3 is good enough. Queen to e3. Rook to d3 is good. Nope, they did there. Let's go knight to d4. Pawn takes here. No, we can play knight takes here. We'll do pawn takes here. Queen takes over here. Oh my gosh, and I'm down 10 seconds. I'll go in and call this one. On to the next one, guys. Oh man. This lag. You gotta fight the lag. Fight the lag. Here we go. g6. Bishop to g7. Castle. c5. Pawn takes. Pawn takes over here. Knight g4. Threatening knight takes on e3. Knight takes here. Enters a moment because we attack the queen. There's nowhere for you to take. Okay, takes there, I guess. Queen takes here. I'll play f6, stopping knight to g5 ideas. And let's go knight to c6 here. Knight to g5, I guess, can get played now. There. I'll just play king to g7. Okay. Let's go queen to d8, threatening d5 idea. Okay. d6, bishop f5. Awesome. Bishop takes on e4 now. Bishop to g4. Bishop back to d7 here. Bishop f7, bishop here. Perfect. Okay. f5. Bishop back. Knight to e5 is good, and e6 is good here. Let's just play e5 here. Oh, I missed the free... Oh, no. e5 is threatening there. They missed it. I missed it, too, if it makes you feel any better. Rook over to e8. Rook to e7 here. I'll take this guy. The knights are far more... Oh, and knight e6 check was bad for me. e6 here. Knight to e5. Knight to f3 is going to be very good for me. Queen to g4. Knight to f3. Pawn to f4 is now winning. Pawn takes in check. And then we just take this guy. Easy endgame. Easy endgame win. Check there. Rook takes. Rook takes. Rook here. a5. Pass pawns must be pushed. b5. Pawn just takes. And now we'll just make a queen. All right. Oh my gosh. These pieces were being mean to me. These pieces were bullying me. Here we go. e4, d4, c3. Knight to f3. Nope. Bishop to d3 here. Maybe we get a Smith-Morrish kind of position, except the bishop's on the wrong square. Queen e2, rook to d1, bishop c4 next move. e5 is also an idea here too. Let's play bishop f4. Asking for e5 here, please. Bishop back to g5 here. The idea is to put pressure on that square. Bishop c4. Now the bishop looks good. Knight takes on e5, winning the pawn back since this guy's hanging. Perfect. We'll play bishop takes here, as I see this as a weakness. e5. Still a move here. Rook over to c1. Discovery. And then let's play h3 here. Knight a4 is not a bad move here. Threatening knight to b6. Bishop to f4. Threatening on d6 ideas. Queen c4 is actually not a bad move here too. Let's go queen to c4 here. Threatening queen takes on e6 check, which kind of hard to defend. Up, and he defends it. Let's play the queen back to b3, threatening knight b6 here. Just positional chess here now too. Knight b6, knight to a5, a4. I really want to play knight to d5, but this guy's hanging. Okay. Knight takes, e5, d5. Ugh. There, bishop g5 here next. Okay. Let's play b3. Knight takes g5 here. Oh, rook takes, queen takes. Rook to c2, queen to g3 maybe. Rook over to e2, queen to g3. Losing on time here very badly. Dang it. Rook f1, queen to f3, queen to e3, queen takes, queen f3. Bad pre-move, queen e3, queen g4 there, queen g3. Ugh, I'm not even doing good with the pre-moves here. I'm not catching up at all. Yeah, I can't even take the free pieces. Here we go. C5, C takes D4, knight to C6 here, G6, bishop G7, knight to F6. Let's go to castle, D5 here. Pawn takes A6, and apparently that took 5 seconds. Doesn't look like I did, but apparently I did, guys. Bishop to F5. Whoa, I lost 10 seconds in there. The lag is so bad today. Bishop there, B5 here, attacking the knight. Bishop takes here is typically the move, and then knight to D4. So we could take on F3 and give him double pawns there. Dude, I've lost 17 seconds now. Wow, okay. Knight takes F3, check. Let's go knight to H5. They'll probably play there. Queen to B6, maybe queen to B7 next here to attack on F3. Queen takes on F3. Nervous. In and get me breakfast. Rook takes E3, ideas will be in the air. Land down under. We'll go for it. Queen takes here. At least a draw. And you know how much I love draws. Okay. What's this one? G5? No. F5. Queen G4 check. Oh, man. Check there. King there. Queen check there. And I'm getting checkmated. Oh, wait. No. Luckily for me, there's just one check here. And so it's not... He can't get to E8 because the queen guards. Yep, king there. King there. The rook is hanging and this check is there. Okay, check, check. And she gets checkmate now. Check and then mate. Sorry. You wanted it too bad. You should have taken the draw. Oh my gosh. E4. Knight to F3. Sicilian time. Knight takes D4. Knight C3. Bishop G5. We got ourselves a Sicilian Neisdorf. Bishop C4. Bishop back here. No pieces left unprotected. A3 here. Bishop back to H4. Bishop takes F6. I love when I can get this double pawn. Knight to D5 here. Look how beautiful this knight looks. Let's go Queen E2 here. We'll castle queenside most likely next. I could take on B3. I don't really care about that bishop. Oh, I missed Knight C6 just winning a piece there. Oh, perfect. We still got it. Knight C6, knight takes E7 check. Not much to say. To tempt me. Because I come from the land of Dundee. Here we go. E4, knight to F3, D4. Knight takes D4, knight C3, knight C6, knight B3, bishop to D3, pawn takes on D5 here. Castles, pawn takes, my Sicilian sacrifice. Rook over to B1 here. Bishop A3, bishop to B2. Sometimes they put the bishop back here. If they want to draw against me, I guess they can. I was going to say, typically these higher rated players don't want that draw. But against me, guys, who knows? Maybe it is good to draw me. Pawn to F4, queen takes on F4. And then rook takes there. They're threatening that check, so we're going to play there. And then bishop B4 here. Bishop B4, why not? Hear that thunder? Bishop takes. You better take cover. Bishop D5 maybe. Knight to D4, knight takes on E6. C3 here, why not? Knight to F3. Knight to F3. Hey, Svetlana, I'm streaming until 2. Hey, streaming until 2 p.m. Knight to E5. Knight C6. Rook over to B7. Rook to E1. Dang, I'll have 5 seconds left now. Well, that's game over. Dang it. Okay. Ugh. Knight f6, c5. Pawn takes d4. Here we go. d5. Knight takes d5. g6 here, bishop to g7. Uh-oh, you're the first one I've seen that talks while playing. Oh, yeah, no worries. Bishop g7. Castles here. Knight c6 here. Knight takes on e3. Bishop h6, attacking on e3. Bishop g4. No, it doesn't do too much. Bishop f5. We could try to make this pawn weak. e4 is a nice little blunderful move there. Queen to d7. Rook over to d8. Pressure on these pawns is good. Queen e6. Bishop takes e3 threat. d5. Bishop takes check. Bishop takes check. Or bishop just takes here. Knight takes d4, just winning a piece here. Bishop takes d4. Okay. I don't want to trade queens just yet. Queen b6. Ugh, now I have knight to d5. All right, queen takes b2. Game on. Knight check here. King to h8. Pawn takes here. Bishop to e5. Bishop f6 here. We have to be careful. Rook takes d1. Ugh, they blundered there. Sorry. I'm going to take the win, though. Sorry. Sorry, Lauren. Mouse slips happen. e4, c5. g6. Bishop g7. Pawn takes d4. Knight to c6 here. Knight to f6 here. Castles. d5. Pawn takes, pawn takes. Knight to d7. e6, c5, d4. a5. That's a b4 is an interesting move. I guess she's trying to get control over that square. Bishop b7 here, then queen to b6, and then we can play d4 next here. Knight b6 here real quick, knight c4 and d4. Actually, we'll play f6 here so that the knight can't move so easily. Bishop takes on f6 here. Rook over to e8. Knight c4 is going to come up pretty soon. Perfect. Yeah, I guess I missed a free pawn there, huh? Let's go d4 here, knight to e3. e5 is coming here too, right? e5 here, bishop takes on e5. e4, perfect. e3 is coming next. Awesome. e2 is a new threat. Knight back to e5, pawn takes g6. Domination here. Domination. Let's see, queen to c6, no. Gosh, darn it. Whoa. Slow down, time, slow down. That was that really 7 seconds of my life? What the heck, bro? Gosh darn it. Just don't believe that's the right timing, guys. Time is going way too fast there. I'm at 12 seconds now. That's insane. Okay, knight to g4, I guess. Pawn takes there. Double the rooks there. Oh, they just take, right? Oh, good. They missed it. Knight h7. Queen takes here. Queen takes here is not a bad move because... Dear Lord, what the heck, man? This lag is so annoying. 15 seconds ahead. Again, I don't think he's that much faster than me. c5, pawn takes. d6, g6, bishop to g7. Over here, we're playing a modern Benoni. Why not? Castles. Rook over to e8, attacking on e4. a6, b5. b4. a5. Bishop a6. Then we want to play pawn to c4 here. Knight takes e4. Rook is hanging there. Bishop takes. There. Pawn f6 will get played. Bishop e5. Bishop takes on e2 real quick. Then we can bring our bishop to d4 check. And then pawn to f6 here. Oof. That was hard to figure out, but I figured it out. And then we have f5 here next. Perfect. Pin it and win it. Dear Lord. Almost lost that one. Check there. Bishop takes because the rook's still protected there. Yeah, they had to go for the cheap shot there. And I don't blame them. e4. d4. f3. Pawn takes. Pawn to e5 here. So we can keep the c5 square for us. c3. Pawn takes there. 6 seconds. Wow, okay. Bishop to d3. Let's get ready to castle. Knight g5 already is good. D5 is really strong here too because they can't take right away. Bishop C5 check, king over to H1. Bishop takes is good. We're going to go and play just D6 here though. Bishop takes F5 will be good. Oh, cool. Bishop takes H7 here, check. No, it doesn't work. Oh, we can play Bishop G5 here? No, that doesn't work. Knight G5? No, that doesn't work. Gosh darn it. What's the move here, guys? What's the move here? I'm going to play Knight to E4 here, I guess. Knight takes here. Oh, that's a terrible move for me. Queen takes. Queen to H3. Queen takes. Oh, gosh, no. Queen takes on D3. Queen takes, and I lost everything after failing to find the right idea there. And I have 20 seconds left. Wow. Okay. Dang. Just a bad day for me, guys. I don't know what to say. And with fun players like this, it's not going to be any better. Oh my gosh. How terrible. Okay, rook back. Ghostbusters. Wow. This player's pretty lame, huh? Rook F3. Queen back to D3 maybe they'll play. Okay. I don't know what to do here. Rook F4. I assume they might. Oh, they're just going to play like this. Well, why not? Why not? Why not? All right, here we go. How much time we got left? 23 minutes. Dear Lord. I'm ready to leave here. E4, D4, bishop to D3, queen to E2, C3, F4, knight to F3. Dang. They've used 2 seconds and I've used 8. I kind of doubt that. Let's go king H1 here. They've used 3 seconds and I've used that. Okay, sure. Why not? G4, F5, knight to G3, F4, F5 here. Pawn takes here. Do not take. We'll play bishop C4. This is a winning position here. Oh, I was going to say they can't take here because of bishop H6 and G7 just falls. Flagging me will be very hard here. Rook takes G7 check here, and then we'll play queen over to G2. The threat's now G7 check and then mate. Let's go knight to E3, knight to F5. Okay. Triple the rooks up. And now check, check, mate. Dang. 27 seconds. Dude, there's no way I spent 30 seconds on that game. There's no way. Oh my gosh, that's insane. All right, here we go. Knight to F6. I already used 2 seconds, apparently. What the heck? C5. Knight C6. D5. Knight takes D5. Pressure on this guy. Knight will go back to C7 here. B6 here. Bishop B7 here. We'll play E5 here. They want to trade, so we don't want to trade. Knight to E6 here. Queen to D7. I can go knight to D5 here if they want to. Let's go H6 here, F5. We're going to keep expanding in this position, guys. F5. Knight to D6. Actually, not a bad move for them. Bishop A6 here. And then we'll play the rook over to D8. Then Queen E7 here. Okay, they played there. Let's play there. And then back to A8 this time. Perfect. Knight to D4. Bishop takes over here. Queen to F3, B7 check, sorry. Knight takes B5. And then rook to D5 here. Or what do we do? Let's just play Queen C7 here to defend. Then we'll double the rooks. And then put pressure on this pawn right here. On D3, they can defend against that. Knight G5, Knight F7 maybe. Perfect. G5 I'll play. Now the queen is a little bit loose here. So I can play Queen B7. And then I can play, okay, perfect. Rook takes D3. Queen to C8. Typically, you wouldn't want to play like this, but because I'm going to be losing on time like every single game, I need to do this. It's like if I can't win on the position, I'm not going to be able to win. Okay, knight takes there. Rook to D2. I think this wins in check here. A piece. So rook takes in check. Oh, I don't win in check here. Dang it. I lost a piece. Rook takes B2. Knight takes here. And then check, check. Wow. Okay, apparently I only have 3 seconds now. Whoa. Okay. Oh, man. Lag, lag, lag. Okay, here we go. Let's go against Lauren. E4. D4, pawn takes. C4, knight to C3. H3, knight to F3. Bishop to d3. Bishop takes on c4. Pawn c5. Pawn takes. Castles. Rook e1. Pawn takes over here. Pawn to a4. You don't want them expanding over there. Bishop to f4 here. Queen to d2. I don't mind the pawn to c4 here. Bishop just goes to c2 here. Queen to d2 comes with ideas about sacrificing, which we're okay with. We're just going to play rook to d1 here. Again, c4. Bishop can go back to b1. That's why it's important to bring the rook out here first. Interesting. Bishop back to h2. We don't want to trade this guy off. Bishop back to b1 by itself. Now I can play knight to e5 or something. Let's play knight to e5 here. Pawn takes here is perfect because now he went at least a pawn here. Knight takes, queen takes. And then queen to c2 here. Checkmating idea. Knight to f4. Not bad. Let's play queen to c3. Knight to f6 check here. Not really what I want to play. Attacking here, attacking here. Knight takes, rook to d6. Ugh. Queen to d2, attacking there. Yes, this is a good move. Takes, rook here. Oh gosh, I did miss this. I did miss this, dang it. Rook to here, bishop check here, king f1. Defends. Ugh. Now, well, actually the time is not so bad for me. So maybe I can come up with something here. Bishop c4, rook to d7. Ugh. Wow. Wow. Did not think I was going to play that. Did not think I was going to win that. e4, knight to f3. d4, knight takes d4, knight c3. Knight b3. Knight to e2, knight to g3. h4 here to stop that guy. Bishop to d3 to defend. Bishop to d2, queen to e2. Okay, they're threatening there, so let's play c3. So when they play a4, we can bring our knight to d4 here. Hopefully they can just help improve our pawn structure. Pawn takes, pawn takes. Okay, knight b5 here. And then rook to b1, opposite of this queen's. Not a bad idea. Bishop f2 is being threatened, so let's go ahead and just castle real quick. We have to be careful because this is checkmating ideas, guys. And also, oh, good move. Dang it, I did miss that. And then there, right? Queen h2, checkmating ideas. Bishop f4 needs to get played. So let's just take here, and then we'll try to survive in this endgame. What the heck, dude? I only got... They have a 20-second lead on me? That's ridiculous. They weren't playing that well. And this is not that complicated of a position. Okay, good game. I would keep playing, but I just don't have any time, man. That's ridiculous. Oh, man, stupid lag. Oh, man. All right, 16 minutes left, guys. Knight to f6, e6, d5. c6, pawn takes. Bishop to d6, castles over here. Queen to e7, knight to d7. Okay, h6 here. Now they can take and help me with my knight if they want to. Knight to e4. Pawn takes over here. Pawn takes back toward the center. Good for me. Knight to f6 here. Knight to g4. Bishop to d7. Rook to c... Oh. Let's play c5 here this time. Bishop takes c5 won't be bad for us. If they take, we can take back with the f-pawn here. Rook to c8, opposite of the queen's not bad for us. Queen b3, bishop e6, now threatening over there. Maybe knight to g4 is just a good move here. d4 is our threat to win a piece, by the way. Okay, looks like they missed it. So d4 pawn takes because we're attacking the queen. Pawn takes here. Bishop takes here. Doesn't do anything. Bishop back. Maybe bishop before they play. Knight takes here, just winning another piece. Queen takes here. Knight e4 I'll play next here. I could also take the rook there too. Let's just play knight to e4 here. And gosh darn it, let's just not lose on time here. Rook to d8. Rook c4. Okay, rook takes. Oh, I think you could just take there, right? Rook a2. Okay. Gosh darn it. Knight to d5. Rook takes on f2. Knight takes in check. Bishop takes on e3. Knight h3 check. Knight to d3 check. Actually, knight to d3 check, assuming they go rook to d1, because we have to cover this guy. Okay, takes. Okay, takes. And we should be able just to trade down to a win here. I have to play like all pre-moves here. I have to play like all pre-moves. Alright, e4, d4, bishop to d3, queen to e2, c3, f4, knight to f3, knight to d2, e5. That took 7 seconds apparently. Dude, that's insane. How's that taking 7 seconds? Oh, I just lost 3 more seconds. Well, I said I did 3 seconds. Well, I'm glad it's obvious that it's lagging now, at least. Bishop e3. Queen there. Knight to g5, actually, I missed. Rook to f8. Perfect. Knight to g5 here. Queen to h3. h6, not a threat yet. Knight here. Okay, queen takes there. We'll just play the queen back to... Oh, wait. This guy's hanging, right? So knight takes here, then queen back to h3. And now g6 will be our target. Dear Lord, I'm down 30 seconds. Insane. Insane. Knight to h4. Okay. I'm going to have to sacrifice. I don't want to do this sacrifice, guys, but if I don't make my play now, I'm already down to like 20 seconds here for whatever reason. Well, I know the reason. It's lag, but still. And okay, double the rooks here. I just had to worry about getting flagged as usual. Okay, double the rooks here. Okay. h4, 17 seconds now. King up, king up. King over. They trapped their own rook here. Okay. Okay. King just takes there. We're threatening checkmating ideas now, so they're going to have to be very careful. Gosh darn it. f5 here to play rook takes g7 and bishop takes h6. Bishop takes on h6 here. Rook to g5 here, forcing another trade and hopefully getting checkmates with this king takes over here. Because if they don't take, they're going to get checkmated. All right, pawn takes here, king takes. Rook here, pawn up, and then mate. Oh my gosh, dude. Please don't lag off for 4 seconds over here. Do not lag out for 4 seconds. Oh my gosh, dude. I don't know. I need to maybe get a new computer. I don't think it's the internet, guys. I don't think it's the internet. My internet's decent, but man. Knight to f3, d4, knight takes, knight c3, knight back to b3. Bishop to d3 here. Pawn takes on d5. Castles. And then, what are we playing? Are we going to play d5? No, let's play bishop to g5 here. Pawn takes c3. Pawn f4. Rook to e1. Bishop h4. King h1. Knight to d4 here. e6 is a little bit weak here. Perfect. They made their own weakness. Let's play knight to f5 or knight takes... No. We'll play knight to f5 here and see what happens. Pawn takes here. Pawn takes here. We'll play rook, queen here. Rook e3 is my typical plan for here. And then we'll look about sacrificing there. Oh, perfect. Rook h3. Actually, bishop e1 here for a tempo to play there. The new plan here, guys, is we're going to sacrifice on h6. We got to play pawn takes here real quick. Bishop to d2, bishop h6 here. Strong plan. They stopped it. Good move. Rook h4. What's the new idea here, guys? Rook here, because I'm going to try and trade queens. We know how they play, man. We know how you tink. g4, g5 here. Perfect. Okay. Ah, dang it. Dang it. Let's play g5 here. Right away. Okay, bishop takes g5. f6 is going to be our new move here. Whoa. What's going on here? 12 seconds, apparently. King over. What's going on here? Okay. Rook takes here. Bishop takes in check there. She should probably just trade queens here so she doesn't get checkmated. Rook takes here. Queen takes g5. Queen takes. Rook takes. Game over. Rook to d3. King up. And again, no chance because of the time issue. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, guys. Fighting the flags. Alright, here we go again. Knight to f6 here. g6. Bishop g7. Let's castle. c5. Pawn takes on d4. d5. Pawn takes a6, b5, bishop b7, knight c6, knight a5. Pressure on, it's isolated pawn here. We'll play e6 here in the future. Perfect. We'll have to take on e4 if the knight goes there. We don't have to take, but I think it's best for me, just because I don't want to deal with these pinning ideas. Perfect. Knight goes to c4. That's not a threat. Don't threaten me with a good time. Queen to d6 here, attacking here and here. Queen takes b4, free pawn. And then knight b2 here. Knight takes d3, and also knight takes on a4. Knight takes a4 here. We'll grab some free pawns. Why not? Queen to e7 here. Knight takes knight to d5, and knight c3 is being threatened here. 16 seconds down, apparently. All right, let's go rook after d8 here. Pressure on the pawn. Knight c6 here. Queen to d7. Rook takes over here. They'll play bishop there. Oh, no, they didn't. Queen takes for a double attack here and here. Let's go knight to d5 here. Okay, knight b4, winning a piece now accidentally. Knight takes, queen takes. b4, past pawns must be pushed. Queen to d5 here. I assume they're going to bother me with that bishop. Check there, queen there. Past pawns must be pushed. Let's keep pushing it. Only one square away. Queen here, pawn up. Pawn up. Pawn takes in check. Luckily for us, this is being guarded. Let's go queen b7, just overprotecting. The queen's going to take here. And then, oh, okay, that's a game. Oh my gosh, guys. Oh my gosh. Survive. Survival is the name of the game here. f5. Knight f6, g6, bishop to g7. Let's castle. e6, d5. I don't even know what the heck this is called. This is called bad chess. Bad chess for me, that is. This is a terrible opening. Knight to d7. Rook to e8. King takes. Queen e7. Okay. I'll play knight to e4 here. I'm okay to trade. Oh, cool. My time's not so low this game. It's actually regular. We're going to double the rooks and play pawn to c5 here. King here, king here. This might as well get closer. b6. That's actually a pretty good move for them. Let's play knight to d5 here. Knight b4, knight to b3. Oh, perfect. We'll play knight b4, knight to d3 here. Pawn takes here, king takes, pawn takes, knight to d3, knight here, knight here. Now we can play c5 or what? Let's play c5 here. We'll see what happens. Oh, okay. Rook c6 here, I guess. Oh, but oh no, I could take back with the pawn here. This rook's hanging here. Knight just takes back, right? And then rook take. Oh, that's really cool. Very good job, man. Rook b6. Okay, let's play fast here, guys. g5. Okay. En passant here. King to d5 here. King over. King over. King over. Pawn takes in check. Rook check here. Rook over. Okay. King up. King up. King takes. King rook check. I'm gonna lose on time. Dang it. King there, king there, king there, king there. It's actually important to keep this rook out of it. Yeah, he just beat me on time. Good game. Oh my gosh. e4, d4, oh, the cheapo, queen takes, queen back. Knight c3, knight to f3, bishop to d3. Let's go ahead and castle here. Oh, that took 7 seconds, 8 seconds, 2 seconds. Oh my god, bro. My life is just getting better and better. Let's play bishop back to f1. Queen takes here, rook takes here, knight takes here. Okay. Knight to f3. Dude, I spent 18 seconds here apparently. This is insane. Okay, trade off. Rook there. King over, king over. King over, king over. Bishop c4. Bishop takes now. Yeah. He's... Wow. He only spent 8 seconds, apparently. Let's try this again. 5 seconds. 5 minutes. Here we go. G6, bishop G7, castles, C5, D5, knight C6, knight B4. We'll take on D3 here. Why not? Bishop F5, rook to C8. Okay, pawn takes here. Bishop E4. Bishop C6, rook takes there. E6 here, guarding on D5. B6 here. I'll try to keep my bishop if I can. The bishop pair is something real. Queen C7, rook F to D8. Pressure on these guys right here. The bishop A3 ideas are not bad over there earlier. Bishop back. I'll take on A5 if they do that. Pawn takes here. Queen to D6 here, I guess. Trades off. D5 is very weak. Queen takes on F4. You're going to be in a bad position. You might as well have some free material there, right? Checkmating ideas, but they're not working right now. As long as the queen's guarding on H2. It's not my turn, is it? Wow. I can only assume the lag's happening right now, because I don't think anybody would be waiting this long to make a move. Okay, maybe they were. Bishop takes first, we'll play. Rook takes just wins a piece then, I guess. Huh. Well, that worked out. Guess I'm not the only one lagging. Dude, how did he catch up at the time already? Wasn't he down like a lot of time? That's crazy. Rook takes, queen check, king up, rook check, queen check here, and then checkmates. Okay. Wow, that's crazy. 9 seconds, even though I waited like 20 seconds on him. Okay, sure. Sure, okay. Here we go. C5, Sicilian time. G6, pawn takes. Bishop G7. Knight C6, knight F6, castles. D6, A5, A4, A3. Bishop to D7 here. A4. Pawn takes. Now we get the open file here. Queen A5. Queen D2 is a way to lose a material here. Let's go rook C8. Come on, queen to D2. If they play queen to D2, we play knight takes there. So knight to B4 here. Bishop takes B5 ideas. Just trading off is good for us. Oh, good move, good move. Pawn takes here, loses a piece, I think, right? Yeah. Oh, knight to E8. Just don't take and you won't lose a piece there. Bishop takes B5. This is good because it messes up the pawn structure. Takes here. Takes here. Maybe knight C2 next here. Rook to D8 real quick. And then knight C2 now. Bishop B6 here. Ah, queen E8, so I'm not losing a piece. Or else their queen hangs. Bishop takes on E5 here. I don't know how, but we survived, guys. Knight to D4. Bishop takes and check. Knight to D6. Terrible move because they'll just trade everything off. Bishop just takes here. That was a bad move for them. Bishop C5 here. Rook over to A8. Good move for them. Rook check here. Yeah, that was a bad move for me. I should not have done it like this. Rook check here. I need to make sure F5 is going to be underneath control here. King G7, rook's there. Rook F5. And then, oh no. Okay, rook here. Bishop check, bishop here. Oh gosh. 10 seconds now already? Wow, okay. Apparently, 6 seconds got used too. Let's play bishop E5. Okay, they give up a rook, but I can't believe that's been 10 seconds. Okay. That's the best I could do. All right, guys, last game. Oh my gosh, dude. That lag is insane. All right. Let's go E6, D5. Why not? C5. Knight G6, pressure on E5. Takes. Knight G6 here. Bishop E7, let's castle. A5, pressure on B4. And then the C6 will get played, right? Oh, let's play bishop takes B4 so that this guy... Oh, queen E7. They can hold on to this pawn for a little bit longer. Rook takes on A3. Bishop B7 is important so that they can't play B7 there. I missed rook takes D3, I guess, though. Well, bishop C5 here. It doesn't really matter because the game's not going to be finished, guys. Rook over here to A8. Okay. I don't know. What do we play here, guys? Bishop D6 looks decent to me. want to play knight to f4 here. And that's tournament. Oh my gosh, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out, man. Remember, tomorrow, guys, we have a podcast, Simon Plays Chess, one of my favorite chess, what is it? I guess chess content creators as far as making funny material. So hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. If you haven't already, go and give me a follow, subscribe. I go live every day. Yeah, no, I usually am not losing on time, guys. Yeah, usually I have all the prep done. So, all right, guys, I will see you later. All right, laters.